blessings. Welcome to After the Cut. Let's just start by saying I'm glad everybody on YouTube is watching and all our friends and family is watching. This is a blessing for us. Got my man Ian Barber.
Ian Iota Barber right here on the end.
I.O.
Yep.
My man Jeff, the super producer.
Yep.
What's up? What's up? Got Tina the Clipper Queen. We got we got Jesse Carver. This is our guest tonight.
All right.
Along with Be Able.
What up?
Richardson. We got our DJ like no other.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff the Illest.
Right.
Yeah.
Bombs.
Like no other. Drop bombs on it. Drop bombs on this shit. Yeah. Come on, NY.
Chip, that's a violation.
Uh-oh.
That's a violation.
Then we got B the Celebrity Barber in the building.
York.
Choking me.
Come on in. You right on time. You gotta sit in the bleachers though.
Hey, baby, I'm past that to New York right there. On the end. That's to New York. With the Wu-Tang shirt.
NY, what's up, baby? Tonight is a special night. We got some people in the building that I didn't think this was gonna ever happen, but it did. So let's get started. Everybody get ready. We're gonna get started. Hey, Jeff.
What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm alright.
You need a mic back there.
Oh, I got my.
Holla at me then.
Two. I'm good, man.
You good?
Yes, sir.
You good on sound right with this too?
Yeah,
Too.
Living.
On sound with this?
Living?
man. All day long,
Right.
every day, all
Right.
day.
Front LA, front of it.
Front
How?
of it.
You know what I'm saying?
I like what you just did.
No problem, man. I appreciate the love.
Left him. I'm taking too much shit.
Mm-hmm.
You only have one job.
I appreciate the love.
He said one job, bitch. That's the one.
Slide.
Oh, he's gonna
Just
just
slide.
go
It's
there.
nothing but a light. Just slide.
I'm gonna go nice though. I need that shit in the garage.
So we got our whole family here right now. You're missing one person though. J.O. Show and Glenn Martinez. Hopefully one day they'll bless us. They'll bless us one day. How you doing? Come on, you ready for the discussion, bro? We gotta get this thing rolling.
Amen. I was looking for my cup. Right. Let's go. Hey, grab it.
Let's go. Let's go, kid. Let's do it.
Ready?
Yeah.
There ain't nothing in there.
Go ahead, do your thing. So I asked Jess to come out. Because Jess visits us, on a weekly basis and comes to talk to us about just us being us. He said some things to me that I was kind of confused about. And I'm having him here because I want to really allow him to have the opportunity to speak his mind and say exactly what it is he feels about how he thinks spiritually. Correct?
Continue, sir.
All right. Spiritually. And the biggest question for me is what changed in your journey? You are.
We need to speak up. Okay, first of all, let's get the.
Let's go there.
Can we do everybody's belief system?
Oh,
Before we
yes,
get into
yes.
this, because then I think we
Let's
can
do it like that.
understand it better.
Let's do it like that.
Okay, belief.
I'm a
system.
spiritual guy,
Okay.
personally.
Okay.
I believe there is a God. And I believe that things outside of my ability to control are controlled by a being, which is the supreme being. The supreme being. That's my thought process. Tina?
We going this way? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to go this way.
So I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, but now I do not practice it, but I am a spiritual person always.
All right.
So, like, I guess I'm more in a journey. spiritual.
Okay.
Yeah, but I definitely believe in a higher power, which is God, and then I believe in Jesus, which was His Son. So I do have that belief system, but like other things, yeah, I do question.
Jeff?
Just believer. I'm a spiritual person too. Believer in the God of Israel, God of the universe, creator of the heavens and the earth, and that's what I believe.
Chili, is there any way we can cut them up to the mics, or if that's it? We
Yeah,
talking.
speak out.
Okay.
One.
All right.
And yeah, I can come
I
up.
was raised as a Christian. That was my belief system growing up. You know what I mean? It can't be just more. It can't be a bunch of guys out here. It gotta be a God. I just don't know which God to believe in. But I was raised Christian, so I'm gonna keep my belief spiritual too. I believe in the higher power, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Brian?
I'm a Christian. In the sense, I'm a Christian in the sense that I believe in the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe He died for our sins. I believe He's coming back. And that whole understanding, I believe in relationship, not religion. I'm not tied into religion because it separates us. It's about relationship. It's about your horizontal
Relationship with God.
Yeah, right. But when your horizontal's in line, then when your vertical is in line, your horizontal works out like a relationship with people. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I believe. I believe when you tie into God the right way, you'll automatically treat people the right way. And if you do mess around and hurt somebody's feelings or do something wrong, you'll be quick to kind of correct that because you'll be convicted. Your natural self wouldn't be, but that spirit man, then you're gonna be like, you know what? You should have said that. Go apologize to Keith. Go apologize to Tim. That's how you know you're spiritual.
Yeah.
I mean, born and raised. I mean, I'm a spiritual dude. I mean, I went to Catholic school. You know what I'm saying? And the kneel, sit down, that shit. You know what I'm saying? But as I got older, when I got into college, I was into the 5% Nation. So when I got into the 5% Nation, I understood. I saw two realms. I mean, what attracted me to it was knowledge of self. What also attracted me to it was numerology, because I'm big on numbers. But the only thing that kind of made me wrinkle was when they said Jesus was a prophet. But going back to how I was raised, I couldn't just say, yeah, I believe what you're saying, and just jump in the fold. So what I took from it, I just think religion is whatever you take from it to make you a better person, that's your religion. That's me.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
spirit.
Yeah,
That's which is my
fair.
spirit.
definitely fair.
So that's how I look at it.
Okay.
And then as you look at the whole, since I was in different couple of religions, that's what separates the world. It is not money. Religion just separates the world. Because if you believe in what you believe in, that's your separate. That's your separate slot. So it's kind of like, man, for me, general, I just believe in the Most High. Bottom line.
So.
New York.
New York, what's happening? I know you one of the guys.
Peace.
Peace. Knowledge.
Yeah. He was, who is, who has yet to become. Definitely followed the same path. I went through Christianity, Catholic, going through the Catholic schools and going through my ancestors, my mothers and my grandmother's same type of religion until I found knowledge itself.
Yes,
I found
sir.
knowledge itself. I was like 11 years old.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And still forced to go to believe what was put upon us. You know what I mean? I even took theology, the study of all cultures and ways of life.
Yeah.
So I'm dealing with a 120 plus degree.
Plus
20,
You know what I'm
120.
saying?
That's
And,
called understanding, though.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's today's mathematics.
Yes, sir.
Truly.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And I believe.
Yes, sir.
This is just like all the other scriptures. Every scripture that said we are the same flesh of the image of our God that we believe, we want to believe in. So we do exist. We are God. So I mean, that's just how. That's
true. That's
I
true.
always study and learn. It's a lifetime occupation itself, just to master oneself. So we don't never know what we're gonna do in a situation. Rather, we got a higher power where the belief is, but we put in that circumstance. It's all on us.
And you know what's so funny to me? That you can live your whole life trying to master 120, but the way the world is and the way you move in the world, you still might not have
knowledge of self, because you question yourself. That's the whole purpose of 120. You questioning movements every day.
I mean, and once you understand, once it's like even a household. I mean, once you understand what need to be paid, what's going to be, what the changes outside the household, you have no control of. So you adapt to your environment. You know what I mean? When you succumb any storm, you know what I mean, that you weather any storm that you got coming to you, bro.
There's a prayer that say the same thing. It's a Christian prayer to say the same thing. God give me the strength to handle the things that I can. The things I can't, I leave to Him.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That was a man that told you that same image of you.
That's it.
I can't get two of these. I got dirt in my hand.
And Clarence 13 X was a man.
Hey,
well,
hey, I can't get two of these. I got dirt.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna keep
Hey,
it
yo, let's
buck.
move along,
Keep
bro.
that-
That's
yeah.
decent, though. I appreciate everybody
That was
trying to
love.
understand, though.
That's love.
Yes.
Now back to the young man that we have here tonight.
Yes, yes.
Please give us your
It's like,
story.
they got you like Reverend Icon.
Well, first of all, oh wow, I'm honored and privileged to be here after the cut, and I just want to say something. My name is Jesse Caver. It's not Carver, not an R in it. Caver.
I swear
I corrected myself.
Huh?
It's Caver.
I did.
I
Everybody,
learned a long time ago. It's not Carver because we
Caver.
used to say Carver.
right? I have a
It's
U,
Caver.
and for that, I'm yeah. Go ahead.
Spell.
It's C.
C-A-V-E-R.
CAVE.
Right, not with a K. Right. So I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna be brief. Reverend Ike, it's funny that
No, we're
you
not.
said that about it's
Reverend
mad.
Ike.
You're mad. It's funny. I did come up Christian. I am a PK, a preacher's kid. My father, evangelist under the Baptists. You know, father was under the Baptists. I'm the oldest out of three, the only son, the only boy. So, something funny?
I'm talking to my brother.
Oh, okay.
This is your
Let's
fault.
go. Oh, okay.
Stop
No,
it.
you got all our attention, Jesse.
Yeah, but I know you got my. Oh, I know, and I'm about to set it. I'm gonna
We
set
are
it,
intensively
and I'm gonna set it very smooth. I promise you right now. So, brother Keith Bernard brought me in. He's been blowing up my phone, and you know, and let me let you guys know too. I have, being a PK, I have the spirit of discernment, so I can discern. It's just like how women, they have intuition. So that's what, you know, being a PK, you know, my parents had bestowed upon me, you know, just going through the whole church thing. But anyway, Keith Bernard is a brother I've been knowing for a while, and I know him through different events. So, you know, he cut my hair, and I came out, and the Hollywood barber. Oh, I'm sorry, the celebrity barber. So I came in, and I just stated that I'm not a Christian anymore. You know, I'm basically my spirituality as well. I've been through a lot, dealing with Christianity, and did my research. So back to Mr. Keith Bernard, I came in, and that's when I met the celebrity. And I'm gonna get to your point, which is a strong point.
Which one
So
is that?
I'm gonna get there.
Oh,
What you were
school.
saying? Oh no, I ain't school.
Ain't
You
cool.
said something. You said something really good. So Keith been asking and blowing up for the longest, wanted me to come out here because the celebrity was saying, "Oh wow, oh," and I've been hearing my name been on your mouth a lot. So I'm about to really just make it all cool. And you're still, by the way, even though I'm not a Christian, and you're still my brother. That's why I'm wearing this.
To the camera, though. Turn it to the camera.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Right here.
Oh, straight in? Okay.
It's in 3D.
Uh-huh. I want you to say it. So, what it say?
Your brother kept you.
Oh, my brother kept it. Okay, so we got jokes. So let me get to the point. So anyway, Keith came and he doing the gunshots again. So the celebrity was like, "Oh wow." I told him, and we had the discussion, that I said I don't believe in who he called Jesus, that he walked the water and he's coming back. So Mr. Antagonist, like, oh yeah, oh this is gonna be good. So he was having like a calypso fit, like, wow, you a PK? You don't believe in Jesus? So that was carrying on and carrying on and carrying on. So that's why I'm the special guest tonight, tonight for that.
So
but
you're an apostle. Or you got a
Well,
title?
no, and I think not just that.
You
I
got
think
the title,
Jesse, what really drove it
That's
home
what
was
yeah,
I've known
He's
you
like you.
before Keith.
right.
J.O., one of the other barbers, knew you before Keith. So
Right.
we knew a Christian
Right.
Jesse that
Right.
was like, hey, you're drinking, not good. You're
did-
fornicating,
no-
not good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No,
This is
not-
staring at you in the bar.
Okay.
But not that you shouldn't do it, but you were a very Christian man.
Okay, and did
Strong by beliefs.
Well,
say it again.
Strong
Bible.
beliefs.
So the Bible said you, as James said, you got to be. You don't want you slow to speak and quick to listen.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I was a PK since I was a
Did
shorty.
you just tell her to shut up?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I didn't take it that way. I
See,
didn't
and you know what? See, I know, Jeff. You know what, Jeff? So, I know you did. I know you did. Because he's, hey, listen.
I believe in the Bible. I understand you.
I understand.
I know you.
James said it. We're going to blame James.
I know you. Now,
Come on.
and I'm glad
Let's roll.
I'm glad that you said what you said. And first of all, no, I didn't. I was not that type of person, because I want you to, since you brought that up, all the barbers in that barbershop, they respected me because I was, you know why they respected me? Because I wasn't the type of person to judge. I know what a lot of people did.
What was it? Okay, so maybe I said it wrong.
Yeah, you
not
did. You were
a
saying
judgment, not a judgment.
Yeah, I was.
But
yeah,
you definitely let us know.
Suggest all seen the church organs.
True.
What you nobody can judge nobody.
Right.
Nobody should be judged.
Suggestive.
Nobody can judge.
But I can suggest something.
The Bible says, "I bet
Yeah,
you
okay.
still a filthy rag."
Yeah, okay, but we
we
have the
can
conversation.
suggest something.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's stay here. We'll
That's
take
what
off.
he was
I think most of it was like as
They had a respect,
Right.
Because I
preacher's
can't.
kid,
Mhm.
you knew the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You knew how in that
Because I.
time how God felt and how you should conduct yourself and things like that.
Right.
So maybe that's what I'm trying to say.
No, you said okay.
You would emphasize that to us because we were younger. No, they were younger. I'm sorry. I don't think we too far, but they were younger.
So I
guys.
don't have a problem saying my age. So I would be 55, so I'm 54.
Okay.
So I think
So
I'm
you
pretty
were
much
the
old.
elder.
So
You're older than me, but you know what I'm saying? We're not too far
Same place.
from each other.
Wow, I thought you was like in your 40s. You look good.
I am in my 40s. Thank you.
No, I said thought you in your 40s like the beginning. Don't put
Not
your
the
head down,
beginning.
Jeff. We get somewhere.
That's
don't
well,
even
I'm
go
not
there.
in the beginning of my 40s.
Okay, but anyway,
well
go ahead.
there.
So
Yeah.
we get to the because he.
So there were, and I understand what you're saying now when you said they had respect for you because most of those guys was younger. If you remember, all of those, everybody was younger. It was only like two
Right.
or three barbers
Who
who
were
were
impressive.
older, towards your age.
That's right.
Everybody else was maybe 19s, 20s, and things like that. So now you saying that they had that respect for you, and that's how you conducted yourself. I do understand because they needed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they needed
And-
that along with they were looking for more guidance because they were younger guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I will correct myself with saying that.
And
It
that's,
wasn't
and, that's, and
judgmental,
that's
yeah.
okay. So getting back to my point by you saying what you said, and he's saying I'm apostle, and this is very appropriate, and I'm gonna get to my point and be quiet. The man that you see that's right next to you,
Jeff.
his name is Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
He knows me better than everybody that's in here.
Okay.
He met my father. And the relationship, and that's why I'm gonna get to your point, what you said. The relationship we had, just give you, and I'm gonna set it up. Yeah, you want to shake, but I'm going to go there because you know I am. You can shake, yeah. So this brother, to my point about judging, since the preacher said nobody can judge because he's correct, nobody.
Right.
Because see, at the end of the day, when everybody died,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so I'm going there with him. So Jeff and I, we got great history. Now, I'm gonna put it to you like I'm gonna be. Do anybody know his resume?
Well, let me tell my resume.
Yeah, well, I just been knowing. I've been knowing.
Okay, I'm gonna let.
Yeah, but
okay, all right. So I'm gonna let you tell your resume.
But that don't have nothing to do with what they're asking you.
And yes, it does.
How?
And I'm gonna show you.
How?
Yeah, okay. If you be quiet and
get back
listen.
to the,
I'm getting back to
original.
that.
Shut up again, huh?
No, it ain't a shut up. There you go again. Right. He go again.
The topic, what they really want to know is, if I'm not mistaken,
Right.
you started out here and you end up here, and they
Right.
want to know what happened in between
That's
here.
what I want to know.
And I'm about
Where's
to.
your
And I'm
And
about.
Jeff ain't got nothing to do with that.
You're not. I ain't say that you did have anything to do with
I'm
it.
just trying to
So you can
Well,
validate.
you ain't had nothing to do. I know you because I can discern what you want,
okay.
Brother Robinson.
That's what we all
I know,
want.
right? I know you want.
You
So,
say you can validate his
what?
resume,
What?
though.
Yeah, I can vouch.
Right,
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
But his resume,
I
yeah.
get it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to get to the question where I left from Christianity to get to spirituality, I did my own research, and I myself personally look. There's a guy named Ray Hagins. I was going through a divorce, Tina Keith, and everybody was in it, and I always was a thinker because Malcolm is like my mind, and coming up in Christianity, a lot of things in the Christian wasn't making sense. It just wasn't making sense. And I was struggling with it because I went to people and they thought I was crazy. So this guy named Pastor Ray Hagins, yeah, you can look at him and smile. I've been right. Yeah, I know you are. Yeah, right. I listened to him. I went to the barbershop and
I just need you to stay focused.
I am focused.
Let's go.
I am gonna keep going. And again, right, thank
I
you.
just want to interject
You
one time.
don't worry about what's going on over
You
here.
made a statement that can
stay
kind of confuse me. I
focused.
want to understand the difference,
Don't get
so
caught
I
up
know
in
your
that.
interpretation of it.
Okay, go
You
ahead.
say you went from Christianity to spirituality.
Right.
What's the difference? Because honestly, if you're dealing with a,
You
you
went
dealing
from
with
one
you
man
dealing with
teaching you something
you're
to
dealing with
another man
a Christian, you're dealing with
Spirituality is
a
not
culture,
being
a religion, a
Thank
culture.
you.
To
Spirituality
the point
is
right
here.
now you're dealing with
Spirituality is
spirituality.
your
What is
religion.
your interpretation of
Spirituality, I'm gonna tell you what
The differential.
spirituality of knowing self. When you in Christianity, you don't know self. Because
That's not true.
I don't get that.
That's not
You
true.
have to be one.
okay, please,
How do you align your life with Christ if you
please.
don't know yourself? How do you, Christian is being Christ-like, correct?
no, that's a
How do
good
I
point.
align myself? How do I align myself
If
with
that's
that
not true,
if I don't
yeah.
know myself?
Well, let me get back. No,
If I don't know
that's a good.
myself, how do I align myself?
Any case, let me get back. So, bruh, whatever you want to
You need
say.
to look at the
I'm a-
camera though.
We gonna all call him Jesus. Jesus.
right, yeah. So again,
I still hear you back here, brother. Go ahead, just talk.
okay, what I'm saying is coming up in that Christianity, all that stuff,
Good question.
it to me, I knew within myself a lot of stuff wasn't right. So I had to go and do research and to learn, like with myself, knowing who Jess is.
All right, and
Okay.
the motivation of what you learned.
What did you
what
learn?
you got? Because
The most-
honestly, you taking on the title. You say PK. That's a big title to take. And then for you to say that you're going from Christianity to spirituality.
Now,
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you let me make it a little easy for you. Let me give my interpretation of it.
Okay.
Spirituality.
Okay.
You believe in the false image, everything that you was taught. But when you come down, no, Christianity. That's what I meant.
Okay.
When you come down to spirituality, I feel I go based off of energy. You know what I'm saying? Positive.
Yeah.
I'm talking. If I walk in the
Right.
room, I see it's too thick, it's tension in there. Spin around. That's energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I go off of that. So that's why I'm asking you your interpretation, not to judge you or anything.
No, you're not, and I ain't
I
feel
want
that.
to learn, bro.
I'm saying in Christianity, what I was taught about Jesus being the Son of God, which is a religion. Christianity is a religion. Islam is a religion. Buddha is a religion. This is what Jehovah's Witness. I'm gonna go on and on. Hebrew Israelite.
All right, now break down the spirituality.
The spirituality is pretty much what you're saying. The energy, the Most High, knowing that it ain't about you know, the thing that she was saying about the judging. And you don't judge when you know self and spirituality. But in religion,
But let's see, when you start doing stuff like that, when you don't judge, when you start doing that, like you misleading yourself. Because the ways after all that, the way society is, the actual facts of what we live in, the debt, the taxes we pay, and the rent and the mortgage, everything we pay, yeah, we gonna
That
judge.
has nothing to do with your relationship with God.
listen.
Once
again,
no, listen to this. Listen to this.
Yeah, listen.
What he's saying is, I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You're going to prejudge everybody that you come in contact with.
No,
You
I
are.
don't agree.
Yes, you are.
I
Because
don't-
when you
I'm
see
not.
that woman with the nappy hair on the side, you be like, no, I don't like that. Because you prejudge it. This is your thought. She got them raggedy shoes. You prejudge it. You driving this boy, you prejudge it. I don't care how you put
So I'm getting. Let me.
Wait, hold
You
on.
say all
Hold
humans
on.
do that?
Let me-
You're saying all
Everybody does it, even though we
All
don't
humans.
want to.
Even if you make
That
a child
is
breakfast,
something that we do
What's your name,
unconsciously.
My name is Saquon.
Okay, Saquon. Again, like I said, now.
Bring it to your spirit.
So my point, getting back to what B. Abel was saying, and I'm gonna
That's the
let
human side
Jeff
of
say
us.
what he got to say. My point is, he set it up. I'm not about the gang banging of who's with the.
We ain't none of us.
No,
better
I want you.
be-
I want you to listen. I want you to
Chill
listen.
for a minute.
Yeah,
Chill.
yeah.
I got
Right,
I apologize. I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is, I'm not on all that. Pretty much what B. Abel was saying, where I'm at. Everybody have a journey to travel. You have a journey, he has a journey, I got a journey. Everybody got to travel their own journey. And where I'm at, if you Christian, Islam, Buddha, whatever, that's you. I'm going to love and respect you for a human being.
That's love.
That's what I'm expecting
That's
back. And the
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's natural.
Can I bring up something that happened in our barbershop?
Okay,
This is called After the Cut.
Okay, I know.
And one day you were in here, you walked in, you said, "I am God." And when when they questioned you about you saying you are God, you kind of prejudge people's thought processes and spirituality based off of what you think you believe. And that's what I say. That's what I'm saying about this whole situation. We all prejudge. You go into a restaurant and it smell like feet, you ain't eating. You like this guy probably got the worst food ever. You're gonna prejudge it before you even try it. So you never even asked nobody anything. You just walked in and said what you said. And then when the brothers start talking to you, it kind of got heated. This is why we're having this conversation right now. I need you to get to the meat and potatoes. Because right now all you're doing is blowing smoke.
And I'm not. That's what y'all take. I said, I'm going to say from Chris.
Also,
I'm saying, wait a minute, let me finish this.
So the question that's really need to be asked: what happened?
That's what I asked him in the beginning.
What
What made you go from here to here?
I just said.
What happened?
And how I got into it because how me and you really got this going.
Mm-hmm.
Because you told me personally, standing right here, I was cutting out. You
I know
said,
I did.
if I believe in Jesus the Christ, I might as well believe in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny.
And that's
I
a
said-
judgment.
I said,
That's
wow.
a judgment.
That was on pre-K. I was gone. Like he's that.
That's
far-
what blew him.
He's that far gone.
We all
So I think that was the question. That's what we wanted. How did it go from here to here? Right?
So,
How did it go from here to here?
and I
Because
just,
that's such a wide range for you to now make that comment.
I exactly said that because there is no such thing as no Santa Claus.
No.
There's no such thing as no. But what I was taught
As what? As Jesus
Keep
Christ?
as a bunny and
No bunny?
and there's no and me. There's no such thing as a Jesus Christ.
How did you get there? This is what we asked.
That's
And-
the question.
He said, "Rapid 5 minutes."
No, we
Yeah.
got you, Chill. You got
Okay.
5 But do you know
So-
what
so-
the bunny symbolizes?
Well,
Easter.
right.
No, no.
So I'm
No,
Yeah,
no,
we definitely
no.
off topic because we off topic because he's supposed to be answering one question.
And he still
How did you
happened.
get from
What
no
happened?
Jesus
What happened?
Straight to that point.
Right.
Just go there.
I'm gonna say it again.
Just stay out.
I went into a barber shop.
120 characters.
Mm-hmm. Oh, got it. Okay.
I went into the barber shop. and I had selling wooden crosses in that key. And he
We're gonna just start wrapping it up though, but yeah, we want you to
Yeah,
finish
just
that
what I-
exact point.
yeah,
Go
went
ahead.
to the barbershop, and he was saying, "Come on, Jess, come on, man, you know." And I was like, "Man, that's blasphemy. Jesus is coming." And he gave me a DVD named Ray Higgins, because I was always like, "Man, this guy was a pastor." That's the one I was gonna have on again here. And I listened, talked, and I was doing my research, and I was like, "Wow, I've been bamboozled all this time. There is no such thing as a Jesus Christ."
What did you see? What did you see?
Check out this book
Uh-huh.
by Alvin Boyd King called "Who Is This King of Glory?" It's better explained than Ray Hagen.
No, he. That's
Let
cool.
me say this,
Okay,
because I know he
Wait,
got.
wait,
we got
wait.
2 minutes now.
What made you feel bad?
Chili, we gonna
Okay,
run
this
for
what I'm saying.
Mhm.
No, we
Because
2
this-
minutes. We 2 minutes.
Jeff,
Unless y'all gonna smoke
You-
something.
Let us speak, bro.
You want me to wait until the?
No, come on, Jeff.
No,
Oh.
You can find a book on anything. I can take you to a book that says Satan is God. I can take you to a book that says there is no Satan. I can take you to a book that says there is no God. So there's always a man, a woman, a book that's going to come with seemingly facts that'll say this is this and that's that.
Justifying their
Okay,
mind state.
but what I think people got messed up on is this thing is about faith. It ain't about facts. If there is facts, there's no need for faith.
No, sir.
Do you see what I'm saying?
No, sir.
If I can prove to you every single thing in the book that the Jehovah's Witness have, in the Quran, if I can believe what's in the Torah, if I can show you facts, then it's not faith no more.
You don't need a pastor.
People who believe in Satan have never met him and shook his hand. They got to have a faith. So you can have a faith or be spiritual about this plate of chicken. I can be spiritual about that plate of chicken.
Because we know it's chicken.
It's chicken. But if you can prove it, then it's not a faith anymore.
And I'm
Because
glad,
you
and
don't
that's a
need
good
faith.
point.
You don't
So,
need
And there's a way. Wait, let me say this. I'm done.
okay,
The word of God says there is a way among men that seem right, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So in your mind, it might seem like, man, that seemed right, but you got to be careful. And that's with anything you believe.
Anything.
People can bring you anything. What is his name? Nagin?
No,
Ray Hagen.
Ray Hagen.
I just
I
looked
can
him
show
up.
you all kind of books, man. In the end, it's a heart thing. It ain't a brain thing. The minute it's not gonna make sense.
Ain't supposed to.
Okay? If you're not in a spiritual realm, it's not gonna make sense. Because it's out of your realm. It's in the spirit realm. So you have to connect there before you can even get a justifiable connection with something that's spiritual.
And
Period.
you still won't.
And that's that.
That's
Okay.
faith.
Because at that point in time, you just getting your ears tickled.
Yeah,
The
that's
Bible say,
Basically.
the Bible say, right.
Jesus
Well,
was
that's
ever
everything.
did
Plenty,
makes
plenty of
sense.
false prophets that come
somebody
along
tell
tickle your
you
To your
ears.
regular mind, no, it don't make sense.
No, but
So
it's-
going back
that's why
to-
he's saying
and
the
that-
books are everything, because it'll be many
But see,
false prophets
so
to tickle your
yeah,
ears.
but
And that's
but
just
see,
that's just for you to take what you like from it,
But-
him to take what he like from it, as
And
opposed
you know what's
to
so funny?
believing in.
and I'm
Hold on before you say that.
Then he
But
goes,
what's so funny
hey,
is
who you said?
he knows this.
Okay.
There's no
As
way
a-
you
as a-
can
as a
be a
preacher's
preacher's
kid, you saying
kid
that, yeah.
and a youth minister and you don't know that. He knows that. So again, I'm saying, what happened to get you to transition the way you have transitioned? I don't care about you talking to somebody and he got a book. What in you?
No,
What in you made you, besides the hypocritical things that you said you saw, or you thought you saw in your ear and your mind?
You said that the Christian
Things
in
were
Christianity, you saw
controversial,
things that you
that-
questioned.
right. Good.
Question: what exactly got you to that point where you just said, "I'm not doing this"?
And I said it. I told
You
you.
said
I
that.
read, and then
You read a
also
book.
not, and it wasn't really. I saw he was a barber, and he showed me the video, if you will, Keith Bernard,
Okay.
and it just resonated, as he was saying, and it just resonated with my spirit.
What was it that you felt? So like when I'm listening to something or hearing something,
Mhm.
it's certain things I can point out. Oh wow, yeah, that I understand that now. I've opened up to that now.
Prime example, like he was saying, people will always talk about saying about Jesus, but I said, as he was saying, have you ever seen Jesus?
That's the faith.
No, but it ain't no faith.
So
it ain't really. It's not no faith.
Faith is a
foundation.
wait.
It's not no faith.
So
what's not
so
We got a hold, Jeff.
So should we wrap it up right now?
No, we just got a hold.
I just gotta ask. So what I'm listening to,
It's a question,
you threw it out the window, pretty much, right? You threw it out the window. I get it. But the question I have to ask is, do you pray? Do you have a worship? Do you have a?
No, I'm
because you're your temple. So where do you cleanse yourself?
I meditate.
So you meditate.
Right.
So when you meditate, where you go?
First of all, let's get it clear. There is the Most High.
Okay.
Right.
So let's get. I'm not into the answer with all this.
No, I'm not. No, hear what I'm saying.
Yeah, I am.
Answer that question.
I did. I said I meditate to the Most High.
Right.
The God. There's only one.
Okay.
There is no other.
So what name you call?
I said the Most High.
But
that's
what's
the title.
I don't get it.
What's his nickname?
I don't get into no nicknames. It's just
So
the
just
Most High.
But Most High is a title.
Most High is a title.
Oh my goodness.
The
We don't
Most High
get
could
it.
be this shoe.
No, it's Cain.
Why not?
But it's a title though, Jesse.
No. Listen,
It's a title.
Tina, and I want y'all to flow with me. I'm gonna say it again. I'm not into believing no Jesus. Because I don't believe in no Jesus. To get to his
What
thing.
does your Most High look like? Because
ain't
our
about-
Most High is a supreme
that's-
being. and
Whatever
we can
how my
describe
Most
him.
High is personal with me. That's how my Most High look like.
But Jesse, we here to
Stop
learn though.
And
We get to learn.
here to learn is because, like I said, I don't know when you get up. What are you saying, Jeff?
I was.
Talk to her. No, but I'm talking to her, but be respectful.
I wasn't breaking
Okay, we're after the cut.
You're easily distracted.
Hey, yo.
Focus on.
I'm not easily distracted. No, I'm not. No, I know who I'm talking to. Be respectful. Like when you talk, I was respectful. Right, you need to get up and go. That's what I'm saying.
When you hear that, that means be quiet. That means be quiet when you hear that hold.
Come on, tell me like
I think we should take a break. We're gonna take a break.
Hey,
We're
yo.
gonna come back. Can we take a
Let me
break?
plug the show. This is After the Cut. We do appreciate everybody that's watching. We got a little intense. Jesse don't follow instructions.
No.
wow.
Intermission.
I said when the horn blow, we all be quiet.
Okay, and why you ready?
Let's
Plug the show.
No.
Every first Monday of every month, we'll be in this room. We'll be talking about everything that we can. This is all love here, so please, everybody, don't get offended by it. If you're watching, you have ideas and concepts, please send it in the comment section down below. And I'm going to let my director give us a pause. We're going to listen to Jeff the Ellis for about 5 minutes, y'all. Yeah, we can read. Listen, y'all all drive, right?
Yes.
How much is the gas today?
Woo! It's high.
Y'all just
Right.
$80 for regular. $80. $78.
Oh, to fill up?
To fill up for regular.
Yeah, mine is 25 to fill up. Oh, I can't even put regular in there. Mine was in there.
Man,
Wow.
man, Cardo's at the
All
pump.
right, so why do y'all
Absolutely.
think that is?
Because of the war.
What's going on over there?
Yeah.
What
Russia,
affects
War.
everyone else always affects us, but we don't realize that.
Yeah.
Russia, Ukraine, and war creates financial stability for the countries that are in war.
Yes.
You gotta realize the country just gave us stimulus checks. They gotta get that shit back.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So you feel like
You weren't given a stimulus check.
Yeah.
They loaned you some
Yeah, they
money,
loan that
and
shit
then
to
you
you.
get it.
Yeah. But
find your interest
honestly,
rate
the only way you're gonna get
afterwards.
it back is like you help fund this damn war that we knew we was gonna have.
so the
a
two,
year
Well,
and a
you'll
half.
find your
two
interest rate
stimulus
afterwards,
checks,
but
you
you
don't feel like that will give it.
But no, real
Absolutely not.
listen. Coming from a
Mind
tax
your
payer,
business,
Give
Jimmy.
no free lunch.
coming from a tax payer, yo, let me school you on something. real quick.
Never asked me.
I had a client. She got what's that? The child tax credit.
Mm-hmm.
But her and her husband are divorced, so they alternate the child on the tax shit. So the year she put the kid on the return, she got the bread.
Right.
So now he gets the kid. Did her taxes, ain't no kid on that. That money that they gave her, she gotta get that back.
From last year?
That child tax credit?
Yeah.
Goes back.
From last year.
She owes that.
And they gonna fund
Because you don't have a kid to
claim
justify
this
that
year?
bread. You owe that shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So,
Yeah,
so
you have
ain't
to
nothing
continue.
given.
It has to be consecutive years that you claim that kid.
Not even that, but I mean, if they giving you bread for whatever's on your return, and then your return don't have that kid, give me that back.
That must
back.
have been his kid.
Everything is back
she
in
got
my
the
was
actual
her
check.
man.
They
But
alternate the
didn't
kid.
claim.
Yeah.
Right, this
When
one had
you
to
go
get
So
a
her
claim.
get a claim, but they claim the
You
kid.
got that one
Oh.
child on
You see what I'm saying?
That's
bring
rough.
that shit back.
That's honest.
Could he have given her a
Nothing.
plate and said,
Because
let me claim
when
this
he
shit?
needed, when it was his
He's gonna
turn,
use the kid.
you know what I'm saying? You
You
got to keep
can't
it
say nothing
fair.
about it. Yeah. If you was
No.
So that's how it
yeah,
goes.
that's how it goes.
So I mean, I mean, man, listen. The way the tax game is set up, dude want us to be a communist state. He giving away this money so we can be a communist state.
Well, I think it's safe to say that democracy ain't working no more.
At all.
Yeah, democracy is
At all.
It's a country.
It's a
Yeah,
yes.
it's not working.
You
At all.
on some real shit.
And it's,
When has
it's
democracy
working for a
Democracy is for people
A
of
small
power.
percentage.
And I think
People in poverty.
what I like, what I find in American media that I really find cool
Absolutely.
and slick is how they're quick to talk about Putin's Russian oligarchs.
Oh, no doubt.
Which what they don't want to admit is there are oligarchs right here. The same, they don't call it the
Been
same,
here.
Right.
but it's the same setup. Okay?
Different
So
language.
the great thing about the internet now is that, because I can actually get on, I've actually talked to people that are Russian and that are Ukraine, and you get a totally different feedback from what is going on from what you get from the American media. Putin said that he was going over there to denazify the Ukraine. The United States, they're pushing this Ukrainian
Why you
guy and
think
everything
that?
else.
First
I'll
of
tell
all,
you why.
Ukraine is independent.
It's independent, but no,
It
I'm gonna
used
tell
to
you
be a
something.
part of the old
I'm gonna
Russia
tell you
too,
something that
the
people
old
don't know.
Soviet Union.
I'm gonna tell you, it did. But you know what it is?
And they're a democracy.
You know what it is?
I heard you.
You know what it is?
I heard you, Chief.
There is a large neo-Nazi
Party in there.
party in the
In the
Ukraine
Ukraine.
that the United States is not telling everybody.
On the
It's a
Soviet.
stronghold.
Just like Russia.
Okay, they're not. No, Russia
Russia
don't.
have.
Russia don't have no neo-Nazis over there. They've been against
Don't
that since
believe
World
that.
War II. They may be there, but they don't have a
Right.
stronghold
Like the
Okay.
Ukraine.
like the Ukraine
They don't
does. So
have a
when
faith
he
in
said,
Russia. They don't
like
have faith
when
in
he
Russia.
said he was going, now you're right. He is
They got
going
Jesse
over there
faith.
to try and get that
To
old
what they
Iron
led.
Curtain back.
Yeah.
But he's also telling you what he's telling the truth about. Russians are telling the truth about the United States is not. Is there's just a lot of Nazis over there, neo-Nazis over there. And the American people will know that, because then the American people will be like, hey man, he can do whatever he want to do with them.
So let me
With
ask
all these
Jeff, let me ask
Jews,
you.
blacks, Hispanics
Hey.
over here, they'd have been like, man, bump it.
No.
So let me ask you this.
It's
On
money
some
and
real
war
stuff.
for the
Like,
United
The
States.
minority.
like what they throwing out there as far as like the blacks, the colored. What they saying is they're not making it
New York, you
on
just
the
said
train.
color?
Color.
Did you say color?
I said colored. I'm just saying.
Have you
No,
not
that's-
graduated?
no,
You graduated.
No, I ain't no graduation. It's like honestly, I'm spitting.
He
what the
mean
fuck-
people of color.
The narrative.
People of
He mean
Us
people of
going-
color.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
no. It's, don't get it
I'm not
twisted. The narrative of it. That's how they doing it. Like we getting pushed back, and the same thing Steve Harvey said. Everybody else have been. The CNN. Our culture is being filmed. Social media.
Check it out too. There's a young lady that plays for the Ukraine basketball team.
And they caught the drug chase.
And she cannot come
Yeah.
out of Ukraine
Yeah,
right
cut the-
now,
cut
and
the
she's
drug
African. She
Yeah,
has some
you
weed.
talking about-
She
Yeah,
has
no,
she
she's
had
in-
a
she's in
pin-
Russia.
She had a pin on.
She's in
Yeah,
Russia.
Before
Can't
that, it
come
was
up out of
already.
Russia.
She's American.
That was
She's
that they had.
and she's
She
in
was a
Russia.
sacrifice,
Yeah.
bro.
Can you explain what's going on with that though?
Because
Why she can't come out of there?
You explain.
number one, she's a black woman.
Okay.
That's so
That-
political.
That's the political side. She had
got caught.
marijuana. She had
Okay.
contraband.
Give it up money.
Yeah.
And they're not going to allow her back in the States because they don't know how
that's gonna look on
See,
them.
it's tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
they
a
have-
bargaining,
This is
and it's a
about
bargaining
politics.
chip.
It's
It's a chip.
But
No, they do.
because
Yeah.
when the ball boy, Lamar Ball, all them ball sons,
Right,
when
right,
that boy
right.
went to China
Okay.
and his
And
friends
stole
stole them
sunglasses.
sunglasses, what did the president of the United States do?
And that nigga, he's
He
the top
made sure he
player.
got him out of there.
Got
didn't
him
he?
out.
At Charlotte.
But he's
Yeah.
not in the league.
Horrible.
But at this point in time, you can't do
Yeah, but
nothing
he
with
was
her
playing
in Russia.
basketball in China.
But what are you gonna do with her in Russia with all
The-
the
but
with all
we
of the
forget-
tension?
but
All
we-
the tension.
And
What
that's
you
what
gonna
I'm
do with
saying. That's creating another problem. And what are y'all laws? Like the
no,
Russian
they have
laws are super strict.
No tolerance. All
There's zero.
everybody but us has no
Zero.
tolerance.
Son, you gotta look at what they say.
Zero.
We
all
are the only
time.
ones who
Like,
sit around
anytime
and
y'all
can do
sperm
anything.
impregnate something, they got control of it.
Yo,
Now
check-
look into that.
but y'all
After that, now
forgot,
think
y'all
about
forgot one thing about that American player too.
Say less.
Man, she a lesbian, big time.
Okay.
So what-
So
why
that's
did she-
sexual
why did
harassment.
So
she-
and
yeah.
they have,
That is
and
a
they
fact.
have, and they and Russia have
big thing
big.
against that.
Against
They are big against gays and
Homosexual.
lesbians. They have a whole law system.
She's even married too, right?
That's
Yeah,
even
she
worse.
With a vape pen.
and her wife is there.
That's
No,
even
no,
worse.
no.
No.
I can see it.
Really?
No, her name is Brittany Gaynor. So
Yeah, that's her.
she was playing ball in Russia
She the
on
shack.
the off season.
And she a big girl too, and she cold.
So she was in a sense it was kind of stupid what she did to me.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
was.
Because like man,
We
you
would've
know
forgot
good,
her.
But I
You know good
how many
well-
times
If
you
it
get
wasn't
high?
for you, we would have forgot her.
right? You know good and well
That's
that
what
big.
it felt.
you rush
How many times
you going
got high
you in
because
Russia
you
and
left
you
the
got
vape pen in your pocket?
marijuana? No.
But with Keith,
Yeah, well, see, the thing about being American is when you go overseas, you tend to think that you tend to take America with you.
Yes.
Yes.
And those
Absolutely.
ideals with you.
Absolutely.
Nah.
But what they don't realize is that once you in another country, or as your old folks you said, when you're in Rome, you do as the Romans do.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be very careful, even when you in the U.S.
Yes.
There's stuff you can get
We
away
know
with
what
in
lots-
Illinois, you can't get away with in
others-
Texas.
Yeah.
Okay?
You know what
So you
lots-
got to
I
educate
think-
yourself.
Yeah. I think
Before
what
you
we do,
start
we take on
globe
privilege,
trotting.
like white
You know what
privilege.
privilege
White
is.
privilege.
That
It's
American
American privilege.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it
American
don't work.
privilege,
It
yes.
don't
So,
work.
Not
So it
other
don't
places,
work.
So
because
we
they
need
not messing
to
with that.
educate ourselves on all the laws in every country, every state.
If you
Well,
plan
don't
on
travel
going
nowhere
there,
unless you know. Don't
Yeah.
travel
Do
anywhere
your
unless you know
homework.
their laws.
do your homework. Do your homework.
Because once stuff, that's what we do. Once stuff starts happening and then we get into trouble, then we want to call on the United States. But that's not fair, though.
Bro.
That's not fair. You putting a whole nation of people in danger because you want to do something stupid.
Yeah, the State Department is not going.
What's stupid?
They're not going to do it.
Stupid is having marijuana in Russia, and you that is not smart to me. Like even when I go
in Amsterdam.
right.
In Russia.
So I'm a smoker too, but when I go certain places,
Right,
I know
right.
that
You just
that's not
know.
what they.
Do
That's
you
not
study that? Do you in particular?
absolutely. I know where I can go. Yeah, I know where I can
Yeah, I
go and
went to
smoke,
Mexico.
and where I can't go and smoke.
I got
Yes.
a big old bag of weed, smoke me a joint, and threw that shit there in the garbage can. When it's
But
time
you
to
have
go.
to know that if you want to
Ain't going through
travel.
my bag.
What made you don't do that?
Yeah,
What made me
it is.
throw it? Because I don't speak that language and I
Okay.
don't live there, and my TV ain't there, and my
You
bed
didn't
ain't
want to
there.
risk it, did you?
Hell no.
I'm
He
going
did
to
do
do
it.
everything
He did want to,
according
but
to
he
what
did.
I think. The
He
law.
didn't want to, but he did.
Yeah.
Don't say he didn't want to.
I ain't want to.
He did.
I did want to.
Yeah,
I
So
wanted
at
to
the
bring it
end of
with
the
me.
day, you
Well, in
gotta walk
Mexico,
through
you know
that
they be on the beach.
I wanted to bring it with me.
But the reality is,
I threw that shit
You
there in the
have to
garbage
be
can after I
A1.
smoked it, man. Like, I ain't risking my freedom.
when you
Are
in
you a
another,
gambling
that's
man?
like me going to somebody's
Are you a
house.
gambling man? Would you
I
risk
could-
your, would
no,
you risk your freedom?
I could have did some.
Would
I
you
could have
risk
did
your
some
freedom?
wild
No,
shit.
that's what he said.
I could have did
You're
some
not
wild
doing
shit,
that.
take to about my foot and all that little
That's what
goofy
he's
shit.
saying.
But I ain't got
You're
time for
not
all that.
risking his freedom.
You know what I'm saying?
Why risk it?
Why risk
Right.
it?
Alright.
I'm
When
on
they
my
went in
honeymoon.
another
I'm gonna get
country.
locked up on my honeymoon because I want to get high.
And
I went to
and she
Canada.
gonna be
That's
I
some.
went to
That's
Canada.
kind of
This shit was
cracky.
legal over
Yeah,
there.
no,
That's some cracky shit.
But that was the plain shit, though. Don't say that shit.
I walked past the no.
They still was plain shit, though.
And they was like,
Glorify that
word
shit
up.
up.
Oh, that
That's
shit
the plain
smells
shit.
good. Oh.
But
You
see,
know what I
they're
mean?
not gonna bother you as
When
long
was
as
It
you right.
2017. I went to Toronto. 2017.
So what happened?
It was legal.
It was a group of cops that walked past.
You
me. I
must be in
smoking a
Carabana.
blunt. Carabana.
Yeah, no doubt.
2017.
Yes, sir. So you
August.
can
Well,
wild
back in
out.
the day, before it got legal here, you could go to Jamaica
Yeah.
and
then,
you
yeah,
can smoke down
absolutely.
the street as long as you ain't causing no problem. but don't
It's
be gay now.
illegal.
Yes.
Don't be
Like,
gay.
Be gay in
Why,
Jamaica
why?
now.
You gay in the
They'll
house.
kill you over there.
We're gonna
They
stone you.
will kill you.
Put a time.
Hey,
They
man,
put like
look,
They don't
5
play.
times
kill
right
you
there.
over there.
Yeah, they don't play
You
that.
done eat jerk chicken.
They don't
You
play
can
that.
lay up and smoke all the
They
ganja you
ain't
want.
So
They
what's
ain't
up?
I'm a
no
firm
safety.
believer.
They gonna smoke their eye.
Yeah.
Them niggas ain't gonna smoke that
So
shit.
I'm a firm believer. If you got to question it, don't do it.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Because
what I'm
if
saying.
you
Yeah.
questioning things, don't do the shit.
true. 'Cause it can go
Absolutely.
way left.
See, listen, it was a big fat pack too, yo. But I
But
wasn't risking that
Jamaica,
shit.
in Jamaica,
Yeah.
marijuana
Oh.
is
I
illegal.
put that shit right in the garbage.
As crazy as
I
that
pray it
sounds.
really
Did you go
is.
back in that garbage and get it later?
You go to jail.
But if you
But
ain't
they don't
bothering
bother
nobody,
you,
just
right? They
let
don't bother
you
you
smoke
like
it.
that.
Did you go
Yeah,
back
they
and
don't
get it
bother
later at that garbage?
Hell
No, that was my last day. I
That's
wanted to
over.
go back. It was a
It's
wrap.
over.
Yeah.
But yeah, the gas ain't gonna go down.
So I had
No,
it's gonna be
it's
$7
And I
by
don't
the
think
summer.
people know how close we are to a world war.
Yeah.
Very close.
They got me a wheelchair.
When the last time anybody in here went grocery shopping?
I just went the other day.
I go over to
How much was a pound of chicken wings?
They
So I wouldn't even buy
$17.
chicken wings.
Yeah.
I brought chicken wings
Huh?
here. Do you know?
16, 17 bucks.
Hey,
$17 for a pound of
somebody had a
chicken
link card when
Chicken
I went.
wings
No,
are
For the
a
brown-
pound.
for-
Chicken
for-
wings are new lobster tail.
For
For
sharks and
sure.
all of
It
them,
was
they charging an extra
They're high.
$15.
Yeah, chicken wings are
An
high.
extra $15 for
I'm
a
not
What do
a
y'all
chicken
think?
It's inflation.
What do
definitely.
you all think that means? It's not just inflation, brother. During the whole COVID
that's right.
situation, we didn't have a lot
I
of.
don't know why you buy
Weather
chicken wings
situation.
when it costs more than chicken breast. Stop, you crazy.
Don't get your teeth; they downstairs.
I was sure on that, but I let them not. Come on, yo.
Hey, man,
Oh.
Brian. God
And
damn,
then this one hum at the same time.
Listen.
Let's
No,
be
the
Christ-like,
reason.
please.
No. The reason
Mine
why.
and Jesse.
The reason why I'm
Let's be
saying.
Christ-like.
The reason why I'm
Not
asking.
Christ-like.
I know,
Exact.
Jesse.
Thank you.
I got you.
Right. I know you
No,
did.
the reason
Nice.
why. The reason why I'm asking
Okay.
about the just food in general is because the way the weather system is. We've had 2 years of droughts in the hottest parts of the country where we get majority of our corn, which feeds chickens.
It does, yeah.
And we are losing. It's going to be a food shortage, in my mind.
Okay.
I hope to God
I don't
doesn't
see it.
happen.
I don't see that ever happening.
I don't think we know what
A food
exactly what's
shortage?
going to happen with this.
If
A
food
food
gets
shortage?
to the point where it's so high, people are not
Well,
going to buy.
I got an idea, but that
They
goes back
won't.
to our religious discussion. So
Let's
Oh,
go.
No.
Everything is full circle.
Everything's
all that dude said change the subject.
We are. We just changed.
But we might tip back into it. Like, what
No,
do you
Well,
have to
well,
say?
every subject we talk about got to do with God, though.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
full circle. It's all full circle.
I think
Can we please allow each other to speak? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
I think according to the scriptures, the time of the Gentiles is coming to an end.
I forget your
It's coming to an end. And that be anybody that is not of faith,
Okay.
then the time of the
They'll
Gentiles
laugh
and the
at
nations are coming to an end. Okay? And when you talk about that, you're talking about the Roman Greco European rule. It's coming to an end. And the global power is shifting back to men and women of color.
Okay.
Now,
To the
you
lost
don't-
tribe.
To the if you want to say it's that, you
that's
can
what
say
I'm
it's
calling
that. But if you watch, if you have an ear, you have to hear and see that power is slowly shifting away from the Gentiles, and it's going slowly. You can look at the browning of America.
Yeah.
You can look at how more black people are getting in power, as far as Supreme Court justices. There's a power shift, and the Gentiles they know what's happening, but they can't stop it. They know their time is up.
Limited, yeah.
Their
It's
time is
in
limited.
Yep.
Yeah. So
And there's
Jeff, let me
a
ask you a
global
question.
power shift.
Let me ask you a question.
For a fact.
Well,
Yo,
What do you know?
know? I'm sorry. I want to interject.
Hit 'em, Jay.
Brother, no matter what I'm saying, I'm telling you this. You will need to hear. I promise you, with the energy, what you speaking on, is needed here.
Yes.
Now, go ahead,
So
bro.
so again,
And let me call.
that's revolutionary. That's a revolutionary thought. And my thing is, in order for us to be of that thought process. We have to be revolutionaries across the board, right? Meaning getting off the grid.
You mean like black
Just
people?
are us.
Okay.
The black delegation.
People of color or
People of color.
Hey, Keith.
Black
Just all
delegation.
people of color.
Us.
Hey, Keith,
Melanated people.
Keith, let me co-sign on what he just said.
Go ahead.
If you look at everything that is going on in the universe, or especially in the United States, there's a fight going on within the Caucasian persuasion. They fighting against Black History Month, or they call it critical race theory. They fighting against that. They fight. They see that the majority of the United States is becoming black and brown. You know what I'm saying? And they doing whatever it takes.
They're afraid of that.
They're doing whatever it takes to have control.
They're afraid of that.
In some form or fashion, they want to have some type of
They're trying to
control.
hold on.
Hold on to those.
But you can't because the shift is being initiated by the Most High.
That's it.
And I'm gonna tell you what black
don't
people,
control
what the people of color got to realize is this: in America, there's a time coming now where you got to decide if you want to be an American or if you want to be who you really are. Because America is falling.
Can I say something?
And it's easy to see.
This is what I was trying to say.
I got one question.
You have right now. We got a lot of
You're
black
not an
people in this
American,
country
right?
who really don't care about being black.
They just
Are you gonna pledge allegiance to the flag? Are you going to be who you are? You are a black man. So that's what you're
Because I'm not an American.
That's what your allegiance is. It's not to the
What I'm
flag.
trying to say, what I was trying to say before the best DJ got on us was, in order to be a revolutionary individual, you have to pull yourself away from the American ideology because we're not Americans.
No.
This is not our culture. I wish I did have chickens and shit in my goddamn backyard and I was growing my own cabbage and greens and tomatoes.
Right.
I get off the grid. I don't need you to do nothing for me. But because we have been so Americanized, we are dependent on the system. And if the system falls, hold on.
Yes, we are.
If the system falls, we're falling with it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Because we don't know how to take care of ourselves outside of the system.
Okay,
That's
now-
why I
you
really
have to make that
appreciate
choice.
it.
Now, we
That's
go
why
back-
I really
now we go
appreciate
back.
how your
There we
father raised you. Because your father raised you to be an independent woman, not to be super strong to the point where men can't deal with you. That's not it. He's making it so if something happened to him, you're going to be able to survive.
Or if you single,
You're going to know how to fish.
Yeah.
The average black man don't even know how to fish.
Nope.
You don't even know how to hook a worm on a...
Nope. We
But
never
see,
had to. We
so
had a grocery store.
That's my point.
But
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. To be revolutionary, you have to.
But going back to the
my
word
grandmother
God.
car to
Well,
their
I
car.
say that again.
But
The perfect example of that is in the book of Exodus.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
what we.
yeah.
That's
I'm
what we
telling you.
building us up to.
But watch
I know
this.
how to.
When the children of Israel went into Egypt, only 70 went in.
Exactly.
Millions came out.
Mm-hmm.
But what was happening with the children of Israel was they were starting to assimilate. This is before they changed them and made them slaves. They were assimilating into the Egyptian culture. If you remember, Moses was a
So what's the
pseudo-Egyptian.
difference between
I'm
Americanism
getting that.
and
I'm getting that.
Egyptian?
I'm getting that. I'm getting that.
Nah,
I'm getting that.
bro,
Hold
don't
on.
say
Hold
that.
on.
Play. Go ahead.
Hold on.
You got,
When the children of Israel were there, they were assimilating. They were populating and assimilating right into Egyptian culture. And the Most High said, wait a minute. They done been there so long, they done forgot who they are and whose they are. Let me raise up a Pharaoh that will enslave them, put them under subjugation so they can remember who they are and whose they are.
And who saved
So
them?
what
I
goes
don't
on
think
here?
Egypt.
Well, now, if you flip it black,
But-
flip it back to the people of color, black people here.
Yes. Yes.
True enough, we ain't asked to come here. We were here. We were born
That's
here.
right here.
But we've been here so long that many of us done forgot who we are and whose we are.
Exactly.
So now
Exactly.
we're getting to the point now, but we're getting to
That's
the point
what
now.
So
We're getting
you
to the point
understand
now.
what I'm saying.
We're getting to the point now where we need a revolution of sorts, and that goes back to whatever. Because there wasn't just no Islam people that were brought here to bother them folks.
Everybody.
There was Muslims, there was Hebrews, there was tribal people,
All reason
there
to be
were all
confused.
kind of people.
Seven
That's why we
eight.
couldn't
Seven
communicate. So what's happening now is you got to decide
Seven
if you,
countries.
as people of color, whether you black, whatever, you have to decide: am I going to be American and go down with the ship, or am I going to go back and find my way back to what I was? See, everybody wasn't a believer of Christ or a believer of God. Some people believe in incense and many
Sage.
gods, and all. But whatever it is, you
Yeah,
got to find your way back to that, because this
Sage.
American shit is over.
But I think
That's
that
over.
has to do with what we were talking
That's a
about
huge part,
with
though.
Christianity
I
and
swear to God,
spirituality.
man.
Our ancestors were not religious; they were spiritual. So
Oh,
that's
right.
what we have to
And
get
then
back to, is
go
being
back.
spiritual. Your relationship with God. Forget
It's
what
personal.
this pastor said.
Brother,
Forget
what
what
his
they
name
said on
is,
this pulpit.
It's
What is your
personal.
relationship with God? When you pray at night, how do you speak to Him? Is He your friend, or do you just pray? You know what I'm saying? Do you
And-
just
and
empty
if you-
Because at the
prayer?
end, he gonna
Empty
say,
prayers.
"Who do you say I am?"
Right.
Not what he
Right.
tell you I was.
Right.
Who do you say I am?
That's
Right.
right.
Relationship,
What
not
you
religion.
That's our
And-
relationship.
And then
together.
you got the
You
other
gotta
black
look at
people
the-
in this country that
Get
believe
in there,
in
man.
that believe in
Their beliefs can be
Wait a
brought.
minute.
Their
Wait a
beliefs
minute.
can be
Wait a
brought.
minute.
Beliefs can be brought.
I want to ask you.
Hold on,
So,
hold on,
hold
hold
on. I just want to ask Hold on. Stop talking over.
Uh,
Okay, I ain't talking.
Listening tonight.
Yeah,
Get it, Jesse. What you got to ask?
when you, I'm speaking to you, celebrity. I ain't trying to. When you say, yeah, he's a
Call
celebrity
him
barber.
celebrity. That shit
Celebrity
sounds
barber.
so personal.
When you say,
That's like this.
One more time, so hit it one more
That's a
time.
tap on the
Don't
shoulder.
you
pitch that.
tap, you tapped, and I just want to get, and all I get and get understanding. When you say, he say, who you say, who you referring to?
Who do what I said?
Yeah, just-
God is saying, who do you say? In other words, the pastor said this, your buddy said this. What relationship do you have with me personally that you can tell me who I am to you? Not, don't take it third party information.
I get it.
Who was I to you? Was I provider to you?
Hey, no,
Was
no,
I a
I'll
savior to
protect
you?
you.
Was I a healer for you? What was I to you?
Oh,
That's all that matters is what me and
Oh,
your
so-
person. So you're going to stand before God by yourself.
I know what happened.
against me.
You're
Oh,
not,
wait a minute.
so
I'm
he's,
saying-
he's,
wait,
he's
wait,
not
wait,
gonna stand
wait,
with
wait.
Jeff. He's not gonna stand
Against
with
me.
Jeff on
I'm
Jeff's
gonna stand up for
understanding.
who?
You're
You
going to
have to
stand
stand by
before God
yourself.
on judgment for yourself.
And who told you I'm gonna stand before God on judgment?
Who you gonna? What are you gonna do?
Oh.
You're never gonna be
Don't
judged.
bite the hook.
No.
That's not. Are you never gonna be judged?
No.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He told
No.
me there's no such thing as heaven and no such thing as hell.
And it isn't.
Wait. So if you
Yeah.
live, if you
So
live,
what?
can
So what
I
do you
say
do? Well, so what happens when your body expires?
He told me.
That is between me and
No,
God.
you can't keep saying that.
Yes I can.
Hey, man,
Yes, I can.
Back to what we were
Yes.
talking about.
Because that's too open. That's
No, it's
too
not.
open.
No, it's not.
Wait.
At the
You
end
have
of
to answer.
Tina,
That ain't been back
Tina,
since
at
Just like a
It's not
kid,
gonna
just like a kid.
Tina.
If you do something wrong and you don't follow your parents' instruction, when you come home, you got to answer. You got to answer. If I disrespected all your rules and then come live in your house, I can't do that because I'm gonna have to answer for what I did, right? Yes? No? I'm not.
What you
As
saying?
a kid, you got kids.
Yes,
So if as a kid
Right.
I disrespected you, your house, and everything, can I come back in there without making or saying anything or having any kind of discussion with you? Can I just walk in and go in my
Oh,
bed?
no, you can't.
Okay, why?
What you mean why?
Why can't I?
Because that's my house and you're coming in to respect it.
Absolutely.
That's
What you
what we
think
talking
God
about.
say? This is His house, and you can't just come in and do anything you want to do and live your life how you want to live, and in the end feel that you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be at peace. Absolutely not.
Tina, that's your opinion, and I'm gonna say this.
So why do you not?
For real?
I'm-
Why do you
yeah,
not
I
feel
am
that
for
way?
real. Because again, the God that you're speaking of, you're speaking, and correct me if I'm wrong, celebrity. The God you're speaking of
That's
is
a club on 83rd.
Wait. Go ahead.
Come on.
The guy he's
Let me
speaking
go
of,
ahead, so I
the
can
guy
correct
he's
you.
speaking of,
the
the guy
God
he's speaking
he's
of.
speaking of. You're speaking of the Father, Son, and the Holy
That's not
Ghost.
that.
That ain't got
No,
what
he
I'm
talking about God.
I'm talking about
No.
God, period.
I don't believe in the Trinity, but I know
I'm
God.
talking about God
I know
himself.
So,
Almighty.
wait. So what you saying is you don't
Why
believe
you lumping
in
it?
you don't believe in anything that's in the Bible.
No.
Oh, you know,
Okay, wait. Don't say nothing. Nobody say nothing. Why did you just quote the Bible then?
No.
Why did you just quote the Bible?
No.
Why?
Because I was trained as a child. That's why.
You know, that's
So why would you
Yes,
call something
yes.
that you don't believe in?
You just said, and all you're getting didn't understand.
Yes, that's why.
scripture. So why
Of course I'm scripture because that's my father told me.
But why are you quoting if you don't
Why
mind
are you using it?
You won't try to. You won't
Wait
try
a
to
minute,
help me.
wait.
Yeah,
Listen,
what?
listen,
I'm
brother.
listening.
You said your father taught you something that you don't believe in.
Yep.
That's
So why
not
you
making
using
sense.
It does make sense. I'm a child.
You're an adult now.
No, you're an adult now.
We adults here.
We're gonna make us a quarter.
And we have the right to choose whatever we choose. Your belief system is your belief
I'm
system.
not on gold
Your
stand
daddy's not gonna come
because
with you. Your
I'm
daddy's
not.
not gonna come with you if you're not.
Okay,
Hey, guess
if you don't believe in God, if you don't believe in the Bible, don't quote the scripture.
you can't tell me that. Well, that's on y'all. Be confused. I can quote whatever I want
Now, you
to.
see what I'm saying?
You know what the
You
Bible
see
says
what
about
I'm saying?
confusion is every evil work. No, you can't quote something you don't believe in.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
So we serve a God that we can do
I
whatever we
feel
want
like
and there's no
like
repercussions.
when the languages was all mixed up.
I was told
Wait, is it
that.
Babylon? Babylon, yeah,
Babylon.
Babylon.
Chill,
When the
chill,
yeah, that's what I
chill,
feel like.
chill.
Yeah.
Everybody
Right.
chill. Yes, chill. As
Okay.
I was told that the podcast was not professional. And so if we're not going to fucking listen to the cues that I'm giving to everybody when we're talking, then we don't need to do this like this. If the man is saying something that you don't like, chill.
It's not don't
Let
like
him
you
have his
understand,
moment.
That's
understand.
true.
I'm
Just
saying that for you
understand
too,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah, I know. I'm saying me too.
So,
I'm speaking.
we are all adults. We can all rock together, but we can't fucking talk
I
together.
do.
All right,
But we
so
do want to understand, right?
that's what we're
We
trying
want
to get.
and I think that's Jesse. A lot of it was in the beginning where we could have understood. We could have
Well,
understood, but
Let me
I don't
ask
think
this
it
question.
was.
Let Be able to ask this question. Because Be able said something a minute ago.
for you right now?
No,
Shock value?
Listen to what Be able asked. Because he said something about something must have happened in church or something. I just want to know if that was the scenario.
Church hurt.
Ooh, let's not.
Please, no. I want you because now you lied to me and said you didn't say that.
What is talking about?
Church hurt.
I
Yeah.
just said it just now.
No, when we was talking, we asked, and you were very. I knew you was telling the truth. Because
No,
my
we
guy,
said it when you
what
were
you're
here,
talking about right
Jesse.
now.
we was talking.
Jesse, when you were in here, we were talking about honestly. B said
Tina,
that
I
church
want
hurt.
you to listen.
Okay,
to
yes,
me.
I am.
Listen,
Yeah.
please,
Yeah.
please, because I already know what it is. Me and him, me, Keith.
Just chill.
Yeah, for real, please.
Okay.
I asked him,
Sit on the bench.
and for the record, I am not church hurt.
Okay.
I don't. First of all, please, I
What
want
is
you.
church hurt?
Yeah, that's what I want you
What
to
is
ask.
church
answer.
hurt?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know the whole history on Jesse.
Yes,
You
okay,
think
so
you know. You did not say something because you
I'm
think
not
you
gonna
know
say
the history
no.
you
on me.
need to ask
Because you
me
don't.
what church hurt.
That's the thing. You
I
don't.
do.
What
You
that
don't.
mean?
Church hurt.
What does that mean? All right, now you gotta be quiet.
No, I'm just right. Yeah.
What that mean to you?
Church hurt me, and you didn't went through some things and some positions in church. I didn't get my way. It didn't quite pan out the way I thought it should. I wanted to be in a leader of praise and worship. I wanted to be the elder. I wanted to be a pastor by now. I wanted to be a youth minister. It didn't quite go my way. And now I'm mad at the people of the church, and I'm mad at the man of God, mad at the pastor, and I'm really taking it out on God. So now it ain't no God, ain't no Jesus, ain't no this, ain't no that. But you really mad at the man that had that suit on with the gaiters on. You mad at him, but you taking it out on God. Because God didn't do none of those things. So the same God that saved you at whatever point he saved you from your dad or whatever the case may be, he's the same God. So if you felt him then, now you telling me now because somebody hurt you, you don't feel it no more. It's not no longer real. Come on, now that's
So what are you saying,
choice.
Jesse?
What I'm saying is, and I'm gonna be brief.
Let him ask.
Yeah.
I'm not no church hurt.
So nothing about that you can relate to.
No.
Just, you know what we saying that?
No,
you know,
no,
just let
no,
me say something.
no,
Hold on.
no,
You know why we
no,
saying
no,
that? You know why we
no,
saying that?
no.
Because you won't fill in the blank with nothing else. Why you transition? You still ain't told us that.
I said it for
You
the
didn't.
long. I'm gonna
We
say
still
it.
don't know.
No.
He said he
I
read
said
the
he-
book.
no.
He said he read the book.
He said he watched
Yeah.
Hidden Colors.
Yeah.
And when he watched Hidden Colors, that changed his life.
He's
If
wrong.
I'm heterosexual,
What?
if
What?
I'm heterosexual and I become homosexual, something in that
Happened.
made me
Tina,
do
I'm
from here
a
to here.
Tina.
Or he
Tina.
was never always on the same
I was
team
never
in the
always
first place.
heterosexual.
There you go.
I'm gonna say
There you
this,
go.
and I'm gonna leave it at that. And like this
Drop the
brother,
mic.
he said he know me, but he really don't. He felt.
Stop addressing
No,
Jeff.
I got to because he got history,
'Cause
and I'm shocked.
He addressing me because he know
Jeff.
I know.
He wanted
You,
his lick back.
you know, you don't know nothing.
Hey, Jeff,
Okay.
okay.
You think you know,
I'm
and you
lick
didn't
back.
even give your resume. You didn't. Yes, you do.
We here for you.
No, you're not. That's
We
what.
here for you.
That's
Ain't-
what.
ain't right?
Hey, Jeff.
I was calling here for you.
Oh, you was called in for me.
I was calling here for
Called
you.
it.
Oh,
Chosen.
wow.
Hit that motherfucking phone down, pay attention.
So,
And when he introduced you, he said he This is about Jesse. His resume.
Hey, he said we got respect.
Listen. Jeff did say, let him tell you who he is. And he did that.
No, he
You
said,
still haven't
No,
told us.
no,
Listen, no, bro. You
Okay.
can't cut
go ahead.
He gave us his resume. We're asking you a direct question that we still can. It's 2 hours into the podcast. We still don't know why you didn't jump ship.
No, he's texting you.
No.
See, that's a way to deflect.
That's
a
the
way to
audience.
deflect.
The audience, man.
He don't get to say nothing.
What the fuck?
Can
Oh,
he
right.
answer first?
No,
Can
we-
he answer
I
first?
said it again.
You watch
The
him call us.
reason. Why you keep saying his?
See, that's another deflection. See, you see how you get off?
It ain't no good. He
Look,
said
he just answered the question.
If you had let me,
Jesse, you know how a horse
Answer
has
it for
tunnel
real.
vision? I'm gonna need you to have tunnel vision
Yes.
right now.
Answer the question.
if
Say,
I
look,
will answer the question, if he be
I wrote
quiet.
No, okay,
speech,
okay.
but they would let me say it.
You was
And I'm
Okay,
just-
everybody be quiet.
Can
That's like
you-
Jesse had.
Can everybody let Jesse
Let her
When
speak?
he say boom, he gonna get distracted.
He feels he is
Right.
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 He feels he
Right.
is
Right.
right.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
Don't
go
say
ahead.
boom.
So everybody.
Right.
Okay,
That's
go ahead,
see.
Jesse.
That's the thing.
We ready,
You know
Jesse?
what?
Go.
We
I
ready?
ain't
You
gonna
ain't
say
go
nothing.
time.
No, don't go out. No, don't take your ball and go home,
Right.
B. Come on.
Come
I'm
on
good.
now.
I'm
So
good.
the
We
brother
still playing with the
said,
ball.
I'm
Don't
good.
take it and go.
Let him say.
the
I'm
brother
good.
said he saw a video
Hidden
of Ray
colors.
Hagen,
Yes.
which made him decide to make the change.
Okay.
So
What in the video?
accomplished it
What in the
in the
video?
video? What did you see in
Change
the
your whole
video?
life. Your whole life.
that
You
made
haven't
you
answered
change
that.
Ray
your whole
Hagen
life?
breaks down.
No.
Yeah,
That's not
With
your
all
job.
due respect, let's let him
That's
say it.
not your job.
I
to
want
do that.
him to say it.
Because your interpretation of that video
See, I
is
told
totally
you.
different
Didn't I
from
tell you?
his.
I
Right.
told you.
So let's get his interpretation
I
of
told
the
y'all
video.
you know about told y'all.
Is it
Okay.
Jesse?
I told y'all. He not go.
He
So
said
what's
it.
your
He
interpretation?
said it just
He
as
said you
easy.
just watched something. Some made
Just,
you
no, and he said that he broke. So like, what we gonna do is that's what we gonna. And we'll have the celebrity in here too. We gonna watch the DVD.
Oh, we ain't watching that.
Oh, then that's what it is.
Look, let me tell you something. I think something about that DVD I should not watch because if you've gone from
But
here to
you
here
can't even
and
say
you
it.
can't
Change
even
you like
explain
that.
it, if you can't even explain it, then something could be happening. You know they have demonistic paraphernalia all over the place. So for you not to be able to explain to me why you
Already
get from here to here-
explained it.
If I've been a heterosexual all my life,
Right.
Yeah, I said
and I go out here and I watch a video, and all of a sudden I want to lay
You
down with
loving
a
me.
man, they gonna say, "Hey, maybe it was something in you the whole
yeah.
time."
No, they
Exactly.
are gonna say it was
They're gonna
something.
say
you
Or-
did.
something woke up that was something already
Yes.
in you.
Or
Yes.
what was in that video that powerful? I want to know.
That it could change
Nobody-
you from
you
something.
can't tell.
He won't tell
And
you.
he won't
That's
tell
my
you.
point.
So you
Yeah, it
really
is.
just wasted my money.
I can tell you
No,
why
I tried to
you
tell you
No,
that.
no, 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 no,
I
no,
tried
no,
to
no.
tell you.
I don't want to
All
stick in this shit
conversation
at all.
is good conversation. All conversation
is.
is good
Tina, if I
conversation.
was trying to be a Jehovah's Witness, would you be able to give me some points to sell me on that?
Absolutely. Not to sell you one.
Not selling, but you know.
No,
You
you
can't.
can't.
Make
I'm just telling you what it's about.
Sell
I'm just
him.
telling you what it's about.
You would
be
sell
able to
him.
articulate
But I mean,
your belief.
when I say sell, I mean
Absolutely.
you giving me some facts and some belief systems that would make me be like,
you could be
you know what, I may
disappointed
want
on
to
you.
try this.
Right.
You wouldn't be like, just be over Jehovah's Witness
Still
because
don't believe there's no
just be a
Jesus
Jehovah's
Christ.
Witness.
Because I
That
can
ain't
tell you
no
certain
answer.
things. I can tell you certain
Why?
things they don't believe in the Trinity. I can tell you why they don't believe in the Trinity. What
I
things
did
that
my
they,
research.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
looked at
Certain
my
things
brothers.
specifically. That's why I'm not
Learn
watching.
So if you went from a
There
Christian
is
to
no
being a
Jesus
Jehovah's
Christ.
Witness,
Okay,
you better
hold
tell
on.
me how you converted from
Hold
one to
on.
the other. Why you
Tina's
did that?
not the
Why he
one.
can't do it?
Because
Because
Tina
Jesse
is not the one you need to be saying that to.
Jesse don't
Say
know.
exactly
He
what
said-
you just said.
You don't know why.
Wait. He was saying something. Y'all was over here. He said something. What did you just say?
I said there is not no Jesus that's coming back to save me.
Okay, gotcha.
You're right about that.
And
Why do you feel that way?
Definitely ain't coming back to that.
because he does not exist. That's why.
Why do you feel that way?
He doesn't exist.
Okay, so did you ever believe in Jesus?
Let me scoop
No.
my tail.
You never
Yeah,
did.
Never been. I was
Yeah,
taught
slide
as a
over, bro.
child.
My shit, but you know what?
That's
I had
what-
a couple of them this
So
morning,
as
I'm cool.
a child,
I got my
Jesse, when
next
you were
step
being
forward to
taught
okay.
Jesus was coming back, Jesus died for your sins.
I never believed
You
in
never
that.
believed
Never.
that.
When you was a short,
Even as a short.
See, so what I'm saying is, it was in
It
them
was
all the
never
time.
in it, right.
It was in them all
That's
the time.
all Jeff was
That's all
saying.
I'm saying.
That was
What was
never
it?
in you.
What was in me all the time?
What I'm
That was
saying,
never in you.
well,
So when
what
you-
I'm
right, that's
saying
what
to
you're
you
saying.
is,
It
I'm
was
just
never there.
repeating what you just said.
I'm
You
getting-
said, hold on.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You said that as a child, when you were taught that there was a Jesus and he was coming back and all that, you said, I never believed it.
Exactly.
So, wait a minute.
I'm listening.
So, when this guy, Ray, whatever his name is, had
Right
that book or video, whatever you saw, that you never believed it in the first place. So, when you finally saw it, you was like, there it is.
That's somebody
That's it.
right.
Now that is
him
clicked
saying
in what I'm
Jesus.
saying. No,
Which one
no.
is it?
No.
Absolutely,
no,
it is,
no,
Jesse.
No, it's
Okay.
not.
Okay, so then you
No,
tell us
no,
the
it's-
difference.
no, it's
You
not.
tell
What
us
you
the difference.
believe in?
What you mean? What I believe?
I mean, what's your belief? What you?
She
No,
didn't even believe in a high
nothing.
power.
No, what you believe in
I
though?
want to hear it. Go
What
ahead.
you believe in though? What do you believe in?
I don't believe in any religion. I believe in relationship. That's what I believe.
With who?
But
With the most.
Who is the most high?
God.
Where
but
is
then
he
what?
at?
That's what I'm saying. So if you say
you
God's
have-
the most high,
All right. Yes, sir.
If God's the most high,
No,
Yes, sir.
you believe in that?
Yes.
So then you believe in something.
The Most High
No,
is
no, no.
God.
You believe in something? Yes or no? Do you believe in something?
No.
How? You just say most high.
When you
The
die, what's
God,
gonna happen?
that
Jesse?
is not a belief.
What is that?
That's a yeah.
What
Huh?
is it? No, hold. So
Yeah.
I lost him now.
Don't do that,
No, I didn't.
please. Don't do that.
No, I didn't. Okay, go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is, so where
He lost
the medium at?
It's a relationship. It's not about a belief.
But
With
relationship
who?
with whom though?
The Most High, who is God.
So
That is not a
so wait.
belief.
So if I put a
he
cabbage
doesn't have a
on
right
that
to
table and
touch
say most high, that's him?
No,
Why not?
Explain what the Most High is.
He
to
it's
you.
a spirit. That's what the Most High
That's
is to
called
me.
a ghost.
The God.
Oh,
That's
Okay.
what it is to me.
Wait a minute, wait. Where's his law?
That's
at?
the ghost.
What you mean? Where's his law?
His law. How does he communicate with you? What's his law? Is there a book that he has authored? Is there any kind of laws? Or
No,
nothing?
no.
You just do whatever you want to do.
No, it's not a point of
Do
doing
you
what I
praise
want.
Wait. Don't. I want to. I lose it.
I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
I'm sorry.
I promise
Go
you
ahead,
ain't
I'm
gonna lose.
sorry.
Go ahead.
You ain't gonna
So
lose.
explain to me. You said you can't do
I'm gonna
whatever
say
you
it
want to
just
do.
as simple as it is. I don't believe that no Jesus is going to come back.
You
and
said
save
that
me.
already.
Yeah, y'all got that.
Yeah.
We got that.
Like I said, my relationship with the Most High, that's a personal thing with me and God. Not for y'all to believe anything. No. Whatever y'all want to question and think, you guys go to what y'all believe in. But my relationship with the Most High, and it's personal. That's me. Whatever y'all trying to get out and figure it out, it ain't gonna happen.
Okay, so
Why is
let
it
me ask you.
personal?
Okay, well,
Wait, hold
okay.
on.
So when you at the
Hold on,
dinner
hold on.
table and
I
your
ain't
food
saying
in front of you, what do you say?
I don't
Nah, we
pray.
don't want to
I
concentrate.
don't.
Oh, you don't pray
Yeah, what the fuck?
at all, Jesse?
No.
Okay,
Oh, you got corona.
You don't believe in
And
the Most High.
get up. Right, and move from
Jesse,
it.
Jesse, how do you believe in the Most High? How do you have a relationship with somebody you don't even have a conversation with?
How you know that?
You said
You
you don't.
just
You
said
said
you
you don't
don't
pray.
I'm talking to her.
Oh,
Why you talking?
How can you?
Why you talking? Right. Calm down. Me and her. Yeah, see?
How
Yeah.
can you believe in somebody that you don't have a conversation with?
And I'm going to ask the question again. How you know I don't have a conversation?
You just told me.
I said, I talk and have a relationship with the Most High.
So that's not in prayer. That's just a regular conversation like we talking right now.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have those conversations, but I do address him how he's asked me to address him.
Who says of him?
Because I believe in the Bible.
Oh man.
Oh,
Nah,
this is
she-
him.
No.
Oh,
So wait a minute. God
It
has
could be
no
a booth.
gender.
It
God
could
has
be
no
a booth.
Say
gender.
it again.
God has
And you, oh, what?
He's a spirit. Hold on, not a spirit. He's the Most High God. He is the highest power.
We know that, but who said it's a he?
So he's not a he
made
or a
man in
she.
his
I
own
refer
image.
to him as a
He
he.
made. How he
He
made?
don't believe the Bible.
Right.
He
Right.
don't believe the
I
Bible.
refer to him as a he because that's what my relationship with him is.
Thank you. And I got
That's
that.
why I can publicize it and tell you because I love my relationship with him. You telling me I got to keep my relationship private with him. I can't speak of it.
I said it's personal.
Yeah,
Right.
mine is personal too.
Right.
But let me tell you, I will shout it from the mountaintops
Okay.
because.
And that's you.
But why would you not?
Because that's me. I'm personal. This is my person.
God is using him to, you see what God is doing?
Oh, what is
God
God
is
doing?
using him
To strengthen our faith.
There you go. There you go. There you go, girl. There you go.
My
He
faith
using
is
you.
great.
You're strengthening everybody else.
I'm
done. I'm done.
That's
This
good.
is over. That's
You can
over.
use anything.
God is good, baby. Baby, look.
You are our burning
Be
bush.
what
No.
you gonna be, Jesse.
And
I'm
guess
burning
what?
Huh?
I am.
You are my burning bush. You are my burning bush.
Yep.
You are my
I love
burning
the
bush.
Lord tonight. I really love him now.
You guys feel the same?
God always wins. Always wins. Every time.
I'm scared not to pray tonight. I'm scared not to pray. Because, like, I want to solidify my relationship with him. I want to make sure he know, hey, yeah, I want a relationship. Even though how I started out as a Jehovah's Witness, I don't follow that, but I still want a relationship, even though I might not believe everything they teach. I might not believe everything Christianity teach. I only am concerned about he and I.
Because you your temple. You your
He
church.
and I. That's it.
You are you, man. You know what I'm saying? You are you.
I don't know why
Listen
such
to
so
how I
secret.
see
don't
it,
know
bro.
why I
I'm listening and I'm listening. We beating the dead horse. For how you live, how you understand, no front of it.
But it is though.
But no, hear me. Hear me.
Have you ever experienced like some really real like a near-death situation or something that scared the shit out of you? Like,
He gonna say, "Oh,
what did you do? What did you do in that
First thing
situation?
he said was, "Oh God, help me."
Cause that's what
Okay,
that's
boom. Hey, can we get really real?
Yeah, of course.
Real.
Yeah.
So, boom. You went through a situation with your job and the whole situation.
Damn near fell off the bridge.
Where did you pull help from? Where did you pull?
And I'm glad you asked
Where did you pull that
And
from?
I'm about to answer you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you.
School me.
I got it from the Most High.
Okay.
The Most High.
What you call him?
How'd you communicate with him?
See, he see how he got
Here we go.
communicated.
But how'd you communicate with him?
But Jeff, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
And again,
Did he say,
the
"Hey,
Most
dude,
High
Right.
and my
How you
ancestors.
dress?
That's hot. That's hot.
that's what got you
Come on,
through
get me out of
that.
Yes.
Give me out the
And then the thing is,
Help me out.
as
No Jesus. Wait, hold on. On them. No Jesus.
We
Can't-
ain't
no.
Jesus.
I ain't saying
Yeah,
that
we
you
know
or
what
anybody,
Jesus-
Where you
but
going?
I'm saying
The celebrity.
We are absolute, but we
But-
still absolutely know what Jesus.
But you see
We
why I
only
asked that
talk
question
about-
though.
No, I don't.
Because the reason why I asked that question because
Yeah.
too loud.
when you in a crisis.
What's up, JB? What you need?
Boy downstairs.
When you're in
When
the
you're in a
crisis.
crisis or in a situation and you need a higher calling or you need some above average help, right? You was going through a situation that you put publicly on social media about you lost a job, you got hurt, boom, right? During that whole situation, who did you call for?
I told you, I'm gonna say
The
it again.
Most High.
Most High, my ancestors, and I'm glad you brought that. Yes, my ancestors.
I'm letting
I'm sorry.
My ancestors.
Because the reason, because I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah.
If I'm in a situation like that, man,
Yeah.
and I'm in a crisis,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna bend my knees.
I'm getting on my knees.
I'm gonna get on my knees and I'm gonna connect to the Most High, but I'm gonna call him by his name.
And what's his name?
Jesus. Some might be Allah.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There are
could
different
be
names to
Allah.
Allah.
Could be any, because there's many names for God.
Hey,
Psalms
wait.
83.
Wait.
Psalms 83.
Hold on. Son,
Psalms
don't cut the
83.
train, because that's what I'm about to say. All the names, whatever it pertains to.
But that's what be able.
No.
I want to hear you hear me. That's for you.
No, I'm not. No, hear me. I'm not speaking for me.
No.
I'm speaking general.
No, but even though
I
you
just
speak
said
in general,
general.
but I'm saying again.
I'm not him.
I want you to listen.
I
please.
got that.
But no, you're not, because you keep talking. I want you to
Because
listen.
I'm not finished.
Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. So when you went through what you went through,
Okay.
and was it successful?
Of course it was.
So what did you do? Did you celebrate? Did you get on your knees?
No,
Thank the Most High?
I did not get on my knees.
How?
That needs. What you mean how?
You just told me you honored the Most
Yes,
High.
I don't have to get on my knees to honor the Most High.
See, now we going back to preach.
I don't have right. You are. I don't get on my knees because that's what you believe. You believe in Jesus. I don't believe in no Jesus.
We're not talking about Jesus.
No, he is.
You don't have to get
I
on your
didn't
knees.
say
You
that.
said
We're
Jesus.
not talking about Jesus.
Okay, you got
The
Most
Most
High.
Yeah, he is not
The
talking
Most
about Jesus.
High.
He is not talking about Jesus.
No,
Hey,
I don't have a.
Who's your safety net?
All right,
hey,
I'm busy.
hey,
So who's your safety net? Where your safety net at?
hey, we going right back to
Where the safety net?
Hold on, man.
When you fall out the window,
Hold
who
on,
gonna catch you?
Hey,
The Most High.
Hold on,
Right.
We're going back to.
Man, talk about LeBron scored 56, John Morant. Let's keep
No,
it
we're talking about
moving.
something else.
Because this religion shit
Talking
will
about
never get
something
dissolved,
else.
yo.
We ain't talking about that right now. What we saying is, you see how justice goes back to the revolutionary thought process?
That's some shit.
It's going right back to how we have to separate ourselves from America. America has really brainwashed a lot of people.
The American government
The
deserves-
culture,
they really
the
deserve
culture,
no prize
Absolutely.
for how they have
Absolutely.
they have
messed
created
up
the
the
Willie Lynch, the Willie
And
Lynch
not,
letter.
hold on. And not just mess
Why
them up
not-
for
why
hundreds
not
of
be
years.
an
It
Willie
continues
Lynch's
to
work.
go.
Why not be
The
an
same-
I'm not gonna never be
For
an
your
atheist
young and
because there is a God.
Okay.
That's why I will
Why not?
never be an atheist. An
I
atheist
can't
is
do
whether
nothing
they
but keep
do
it
it.
real.
It's I don't get
Do
caught.
you not know which God
How?
you believe in?
You're not an
Which one
atheist.
is? What is
Say
it?
believe in
the
you
Most High.
higher
The
power.
Most
How
High.
you gonna
You
be an
keep saying the
atheist?
Most High.
Let me say this. Let me say this to Jeff, Gina,
What's the name?
Keith.
Next topic, son.
Yeah, I said Jeff,
Please.
everybody, and I'm gonna say this, and even to you.
Word
I'm
up.
not gonna say the person. For this energy, who's the most high?
We don't ask no questions.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
tell
have
you
a
who.
name, bro.
I'm gonna say it. No, let me.
I know.
No.
I know. Yes, I do.
No.
Yes, I do.
You can't
We
say
wrapping
that.
shit up.
Right.
I know who he thinks the most high is.
All right.
And he died
No.
this last football season. Aaron Rodgers. That is the most high of this
I'm
nigga.
sorry.
He wears.
I'm sorry.
That is the only motherfucker that he
He's
believes
not
in.
going to do
I'm
it.
sorry.
But this is what
That's the only motherfucker he
I'm
believes
sorry.
in. Aaron fucking Rodgers. You don't believe in shit, man. Chill. One more time.
Hey, no,
Chill.
Can I?
That's tied to an American institution.
Hey, that's what he believes in.
Yeah, well.
After the cut, thank you all for watching, paying attention to us. Hopefully we didn't offend. And I'm hoping that somebody learned something from it. I want to thank I want to thank Iota Barber.
That's me right here on the end.
I want to thank Jeff, the super producer. Peace. I want to thank Brian the barber. Tina the clipper queen.
Clipper queen.
Jesse. I really don't know what to call you at this point, but your last name.
Jesse under construction.
Caver.
Jesse under
Wow.
construction.
Diego Richardson.
Jesse under construction.
Diego Richardson.
Yeah.
If you need, hold on, man. Did nobody interrupt when I was?
Yeah, go
Yes,
get
sir.
that.
Be able to do taxes too without tax office. Give you a shout out.
Man, my company's called Deductions. 773-418-9474.
That was a great name.
And the best in the world, Jeff Willis. I want to thank my director, Chili, and Fonzie, and Kev. You know what I need from you. So, you know
I got
it.
that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Let's
And
take
good
it
luck.
out of here.
New York did his thing.
Yeah, New York.
He did his thing. Are we off the line yet? So we got a few minutes?
Yeah, well, you didn't send it nowhere.
Okay,
You
let's
said
go.
it there.
Let's go.
Let's
go back to Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Aaron Rodgers done changed that
Let's get
shit.
off his ass for a while. All right, let him
Yeah,
breathe.
your ass is
Let's get very clear. They're not on my ass.
Excuse me.
They're not. No, excuse
Don't
me.
worry
They're
about it.
not on my
He
ass.
feels he's just chewing.
Don't worry about it.
But y'all not. Y'all talking. Y'all got your own opinion.
He said you. One more. We got another time. We about to talk about LeBron.
Let it go, please.
Can we know what happened with LeBron?
Yeah, we
LeBron got to score
He
50
said,
points.
man,
As long as
tagging
he's
me,
making the
I'm
playoffs.
good.
That's not gonna happen.
Nigga, I fucks with John Morant. You understand what I'm saying?
They 6 spots
And what?
behind right now. What's going on?
They not gonna make the playoffs. They gotta clear. They gotta clear.
Okay, don't go my sports
They
here.
gotta get rid of Russell.
Hey, look, okay.
That's fact.
Just.
It's only time.
You sports African game? You watch sports thorough?
Just don't take your ball.
Derrick
and go
Rose,
home.
John Morant.
Come on.
Huh?
Derrick
We still
Rose,
playing with the ball.
John
Sit
Morant.
back.
From
Derrick Rose, freshman year.
I'm taking
Celebrity
Derrick
Bob.
Young
Yeah,
dad.
I'm
You
talking about
talking, you talking freshman
I'm
year?
talking-
I gotta go with Derrick
I'm
Rose.
talking.
Pray all you want.
talking.
Ain't no happen.
One at a time.
D
One
Rose,
at a
gotta get
time.
out.
You ain't going
Too
down.
loud.
Nobody's
Too
hearing us.
loud.
Nobody's
Too
hearing
loud.
us.
Too
Okay, so
loud.
nobody's hearing us right now. Nobody's
Too
hearing us right now.
loud.
Listen,
Too
y'all
loud.
can't have no
Too loud.
side conversation.
I think I better let it go.
Y'all can't keep having these side conversations. It'll
You
work.
said-
Yeah,
Too
come
loud.
on, man. Let this shit go. It's over with. We ain't talking about that no more.
Too
Now,
loud.
if y'all can't
Too
talk
loud.
about basketball, then be cool.
Too loud.
Let the
Too
basketball
loud.
guys do it.
Basketball ain't saving lives.
It has. Shit,
LeBron
LeBron a billionaire on basketball.
He can't take it to heaven.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
What?
Too loud.
Too
Too loud. Too loud.
It ain't sold. It ain't saving lives. You don't know.
Right. There you go. I love that. Yeah. Saving souls.
Boy, you got a whole school for kids.
I
All right, you know what?
I gotta go home and talk to the
I
most
got a
high.
question on some real shit.
Be able has the floor.
I said he give me the down low.
Go ahead, B. What's up?
Go ahead, B.
At what age would you want to hang with yourself currently now?
Oh.
Say
We
that
started
one more
at-
time.
at
What age?
Let me
What
start.
younger
Hold on,
age?
hold on.
Started
He
off.
asked
Hold on,
me
hold
again.
on.
He asked me
What
again.
younger
Oh, he
age?
asked you.
No, he's asking.
If you can hang out with your
He
younger
asked you.
self, what age would it be?
35.
And why?
And why?
And why?
35.
And why? But what's your
At that
current
time,
age?
Yeah.
But what's your current age?
54.
Why don't
So
we tell
you
the current
54,
ages?
but you
Yeah.
have to.
Okay, yes, sir.
You 54,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You want to hang out with your
You
35.
had some highlights
Yeah.
at that
Why?
age. There's something.
To tell them some stuff. To
But
warn
but
them
here,
about some stuff,
let me
first
set
of
you
all.
up too, Jeff.
And then
So you fit your current. You pick 35. He rolls with you for the rest of your life.
Ooh, from
so
35
35 will roll with me for the rest of
For
my
the rest of
life.
your life.
But now, is what I tell my 35-year-old self gonna change my 54-year-old self?
You not, but your
Okay.
35. But your
yeah,
35.
yeah, I still would. I still
You
would.
see what I'm saying? But your
I still would.
35.
There's
At
always-
some point, at some point, you let him go and take over.
So
Yeah.
which one is it?
With
35
with
me
that
or
instruction, with that instruction that you're giving him.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would say 35.
35 with your instruction.
With my instructions now. Yeah.
Now,
Absolutely.
what about you?
Who, me?
No.
I'm still like kind of in the mix. I'm the age where he just said he'll really go back to. I'm the age right
So
now.
how old are you now?
35.
So you 35. So what age? What your younger age would you want to? Would you want to school?
I'm still growing and developing as a man so much. You got to give me some more years before I get at this.
You giving yourself
My man.
years.
No,
though.
he don't want to go
He
back
said
there.
he feel like he's
So
too
you,
young.
so you,
Yeah.
so you
Still
want
young,
to be,
still
so,
young, still
so
youthful right
you
now.
want to hang out with a 35. You want to hang out with yourself.
I'm
You want to hang out with a
hanging
twin.
out with y'all.
Not
With a
35
twin.
yet, are you?
Older guys.
But I'm saying you wanna hang out with a
35
twin
in
then.
like 3 more months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting old.
B.
So ain't nothing you would want to tell.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? B.
You.
49. I would
Nah, because I think
probably-
my.
How old?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something.
Go to the goddamn commercial. Go to the goddamn commercial with this.
But it's not really chill.
You told Jamie Foxx
If
he
I stay healthy,
chill. He said, "Damn."
If I stay healthy,
feel
my
me?
best
You
years
feel
are
what I'm
still
saying?
coming.
man.
I ain't hit
So
my
where
peak
would
yet.
you go?
I
And why?
would probably hang out with my 28-year-old self.
And why?
Just because at that time he was impressionable, and at this, the knowledge I have now to talk to him, he might be more tendency and open to listen to me because he had more. He was open.
Because there's no wrong answer.
Right. What should I do with this? How should I do that? How should I do this? He was more open and let me find my way, the best way I can find my way. So he gonna listen to me now because I got the information. You do this. This was this gonna be. You do this. This gonna be like that.
Right.
You do this. Don't do that because that's gonna lead you.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Tina,
Yeah.
what would you do?
So I'm going back to 18. That's my
That's your-
first child.
Right.
I had my first child at 17. So I want 18 because I want to know exactly how I should pattern my life, and how I should lay it out.
So you stuck with 18.
I'm stuck with 18.
I'm 21.
Oh, I didn't say my age. I will say my age.
I mean, you don't have to.
I'm 45.
Jesus Christ.
What?
21.
How old? Stop it. Jeez.
What would you do?
Not following instructions.
48.
Come on, man. Don't get that to me. You ain't say that. Don't be acting
So
like
you're
that.
52.
Well,
You're gonna take a dub on Tina right now.
So what age? What age?
I said 21.
So 21. Why? Why 21?
Because at 21, you start getting into that real drinking, clubbing, and the things that I was doing at 21. I was working in record labels. I was doing things that I didn't have the conscious mind to maintain
Right.
that I have now. Had I been in those same situations today, ain't no telling where I would be.
Right.
And the reason why I would have loved to have been 21 with this mind state.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Because at 21,
Yes.
it's
You know what I'm saying?
It'd have been nuts.
What about you?
Me, I'm 54, so I was looking at what Keith was saying at 21, but now that I think about it, I'm trying to see when I get married. I think I was in my 30s. So I say,
That's
the
a
age,
good concept.
yeah.
What was your
30s is
What was
sweet
your
for me.
happiest age in your
sweet.
life? Right now, do you feel like you're at your happiest right now?
It's,
Hell
54.
yeah.
At your
To
happiest.
make 50.
Happiest.
To make 50 in this society is a
Oh,
blessing.
No, I'm
make
just,
it.
no, that's cool making it there. I'm just saying,
I ain't-
mentally.
But
I ain't
no,
the
no, no,
happiest,
you're
I'm
at
the
your
most
happiest.
content.
But okay.
I'm the
So,
most
so-
content.
so-
question
what-
that you posed,
So
what about you?
So I'm about to get to that.
Yeah.
So
let's
what you
go.
say? You said 50. You 55.
I'll be 55,
54. So
October
you 54.
6th.
You
Yes,
said what? 18.
No, I say
You
30.
said
30s.
Yeah,
It's 30s,
30s.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
30s. That's when be.
You got married.
Yeah, I was going through that with my son and daughter.
Okay.
So, you know, being young now that I'm 54, about to be 55, you know, this 55 will be Keith. Will just let that 30 like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You knowing who self is. You know who you are. Keep being who you are, because like I said, one thing, and I want everybody to know on this note, to know Jess, you got to understand me. So that's what I would say to the 34.
To that.
Yeah.
So
30.
you're
All right, hold on.
So I mean, I'm 50
Okay.
and 20.
that's
20 was my
that's-
turning point in my
That's
life.
half a century, right?
Like 20 was when I was Columbia College, dealing with the labels,
Okay.
needed somebody to talk to, needed somebody to school me. Because as I was growing up, I hung with the old heads.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I needed an old head, but I didn't have an old head because I was out here maneuvering on my own. So what brought this back was Super Bowl weekend, Super Bowl commercial, when LeBron was talking to his younger self.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Tell him it's gonna be cool.
right, so we sat there, me and my homie sat there and was like, what if you could hang out with your younger
Yes.
self? What age would you hang out
That's a
with?
good one, B.
You know what I'm saying?
I got one question for everybody.
That's what you give to your children.
But I don't have children.
No.
You can go back. That's
No.
the problem.
Huh?
You could go
That's
back.
That's what you
No.
give to your
You
kids.
say
Your younger
yourself.
self is not the
Say
same
you
as your
was-
kids.
You was outside of your body and looked at yourself.
What Jeff had a comment. Oh, go
When
ahead.
I was moving a certain way, would you be trying to tell yourself, don't do that, don't do
Yeah,
that?
that's
Yes,
the whole
absolutely.
point
That's
of
what the
that.
That's the
knowledge
whole
is
point
for.
of it.
I'm just
That's
saying,
what the
though,
knowledge is
Because
for.
because you
to
got to
be-
remember, I'm gonna keep it. What's
hard to be young
the
is
freakiest
doing
part
dumb
about
shit
it?
to have fun.
You know the freaky part about it, though. You
Right.
replaying.
You're supposed to learn.
You're replaying.
Cause she's gonna go through
That
everything.
situation is doing them
She's
years.
gonna go through everything you
Well,
went
I
through.
like to ask everybody if
Would
you
you
could
have
go
fun
back.
if you was being too wise with it, though? Would you have had fun like that?
I'm gonna have fun regardless.
Yeah.
You was gonna have fun in your
Being
younger
reckless is what made it the fun
Putting the
part.
condom on
Hell
is fun.
No,
nigga.
no.
I'm not
Being-
putting condom on
being-
with
being
it.
reckless
This
was
time.
what
Being
made-
reckless
You know what I'm saying? I'm
and
gonna put a
living
condom
the
on
time.
it. Hey man, put the
That's
condom
what I'm
on her.
Reckless
I'm
can
gonna
kill
tell
you.
my younger self, man, don't do that.
Yeah.
Put a
Reckless
condom on
can
her.
kill you.
Or
Don't go to that
mess with it at
studio.
all.
Okay, Jeff.
What
Okay.
if you could change one choice that you made in your life that you feel would have changed the course of your life? If you can go back, what choice would that be?
Wonderful.
Oh,
Can I answer?
oh, yes.
Coming back home when I was living in New York. And by me being a mama's boy, and my mother, my grandmother was pressuring me, worrying me, and not making shit comfortable
Right.
on one side.
Okay.
And then when my job became not valuable because I'm throwing out records. So I'm in the prime time of when internet got open, when Napster got popular. So my job was less and less important. Instead of me like, nah, man, I'm gonna stay here and struggle and survive. No, baby, you got home. You see what I'm saying?
You wish you would have.
I wish I would have stayed in New York.
In New York.
And survived and got the bumps and bruises.
And hung it out.
But that
All right,
you might not have been living
What you got,
though.
Jesse?
You did that,
Shit, I'd have been living. What you mean? I'm not
How
a
do you know
Capitol
that?
Claus.
Right.
I'm a survivor.
How do you know that?
What?
How do you know?
I know.
We gotta go to Jess. We gotta
What
go
do
to
you? What
You
do
living,
you
that's
could go
why you
back
said it.
and change? If
You-
you could go back and change one choice you made in your life that you
That's a
felt
very
like
good
changed
question.
the course of
Hey,
your
Jeff,
life,
write that down.
what would you have done?
What do you
What
just
choice would that be?
Wait.
Full disclosure.
Open wide, B. Transparent.
It's hard for
He
Jesse.
said we got 2 minutes.
It's
Everybody
hard
got
for
2
Jesse.
minutes.
It's hard for Jesse to be a full disclosure. Let's go.
Come on, he's distracted. Go ahead. Tell us, Jesse. What was it? What is it? What is it?
You got 5 minutes, bro. We got it.
You don't want to answer.
That's your 5
I
minute.
tell you what your answer should be.
Be open and vulnerable, Jesse. We
Go ahead,
all are.
Jesse. Because I am.
Everybody open and
Go
vulnerable.
ahead.
We ready to go.
Watching that DVD.
What would that
bro.
choice be?
Watch that DVD. Yes. I agree. I agree.
See what I'm saying? Right. Shake your head. See
Okay,
what I'm
go
saying?
aheid, Jesse.
See what I'm saying?
Keith,
But I'm
stop.
not-
Let me
right.
finish.
No,
Go ahead.
it's so good.
Go ahead.
Watch
go
the
ahead.
DVD.
Go ahead.
That's my answer.
What's
Watch
your
that
choice?
DVD.
For
It
real?
changed because
Choice?
I'm gonna come back to Jesus.
Okay.
What's your? Is that your real answer?
No.
Okay, what is it?
No, ain't no kiss.
What's your real answer?
I don't have one.
Got him.
Oh.
Kill Dr. King. Kill Ray Hagen.
Right.
Go on.
Right. Niggas still
Get this
We got 5 more people, y'all. Let's go.
Bro, you gotta think on your feet, man.
Well, we'll come back to you.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
come
Keith.
back. Yes.
Go ahead, Keith.
Next month.
One
Wow.
One thing that I probably did in my life that I don't even regret. Yeah, I do. Kind of. I live with it though. I stole my grandmother's car when I was 18 years
grandma's
old.
car?
You remember that, don't you?
Okay, go ahead, continue.
Why you
See,
do
these
that?
niggas know they from
Okay, we got you.
Okay.
Go.
What was your reason
And-
behind doing that?
Because I wanted to drive. And I wanted to drive, and I had that day I had a fashion show that I was in
Okay.
to go to. And she took the other car, took my brother to Great America. So I'm like, well, shit, the car here.
So you stole it.
I stole my grandmother's car.
Well, how did that change the course of your
Let
life?
me tell you. I crashed it coming back home. I crashed it. I was a block away from my house. And
That's how I always go
my
too.
grandmother put me out. And that not only changed my life,
She whooped that
it
ass.
made me.
She put him out.
She just put him out. Fuck out. But it made me very responsible in terms of who shit belongs to who shit to touch, and don't steal. So that changed my life in 2 ways. Trust and believe, my youth, it was hard. I'm 17 outside the crib. I'm living at this man crib. I'm spending the night at my other homeboy's crib.
Yeah.
It was, trust me.
No, you ain't like that.
That's
You ain't
a
like that.
life-changing
You ain't
situation.
like that shit.
Could have been smoother.
No.
You ain't like that shit.
I got married very young. So I got married. I got
Keith,
married.
Keith,
You ain't
Keith.
like that.
Look at the center.
So I got married very young. I'm gonna be real short. I got married very young. I think as a wife, I should have listened more to my husband and not been so attached to my dad. I didn't detach, so I should have done that.
Girl?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, that's
Even
your-
though I love, hold on,
Your
Jack
dad was
Morgan, I love him to death.
No,
And
yeah.
he
I
has
feel
brought me up from a lot of stuff, but as
You
a wife, I
understand
should
the role as a
have
wife.
not done
you.
that.
Young.
Your dad was your first love, though.
Yes,
As a
absolutely.
of a man.
So that-
Having kids too young.
Mm.
I had my son when I was 16. My daughter when I was in college. So my son is 31. My daughter's 28.
Still in
So
God.
I was
Still
too
in
young
God.
to be
Still
a
in
dad.
God.
So I missed out on that. So we all kind of grew up together. So we more like friends than I am dad son type
Gotcha.
of
Okay.
situation.
I respect that.
Ooh, that's good.
I respect
Mine was getting married too young. I think I got married too young.
How old?
I I was 25. I was 23. I think that was too. And I wouldn't have changed my choice. I'm just saying I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready as a young man. Nowhere near ready.
Your old self should have
The mental one we're
And you would have gave him
The
some
mental
juice.
one.
I should have did that like in my 30s.
The mental, yeah, that's what I was just about to ask. The mental where you at right now, you feel like 20s is way too young. Male wise to get married,
What happened to 25 days?
not female, but male wise.
Women mature
Well,
fast.
that's another show.
Okay.
That's another show. That's another show.
Your turn.
Ian,
Okay, Ian.
Okay.
Life changing is choice that you made that you would change if you could go back to change the course of your life.
I'm just telling you what we do.
Thus far.
Eating that
Trying
Lucy and
to be a business partner with somebody
I got you.
Oh.
I thought I could get.
That's a smart move.
oh.
Yeah.
But see, that's
I knew better then, but I just gambled and rolled the dice. Did it. If I would have knew what I knew now, and I knew it then, but I just did it, I'd just been a little bit more humble and just waited for my time to shine.
And you think that choice you made is affecting your life now?
It has.
Okay.
It has over the last 2 years. It
And
has.
that's
How so?
for me, yeah.
Huh?
How so?
For me, yeah.
Absolutely.
How's it
Yeah.
affecting your life now? If it's in the past, how's it affecting you now? What's
Yeah.
different next time?
That's right. How is yours affecting your life now?
Who? Me and my husband?
Yeah.
I think that it would have changed. I think that like, see, so I can't. That's another story. I think that things would have been different. I think things would have been different.
Jeff, here's the thing.
I do need. I have a couch though. I just-
Listen.
But
If
you know
I
what's
can't
crazy though?
speak for
I
you. If I
understand.
can't speak for you,
Yeah.
I understand.
If I can't speak for
Please
you.
don't.
If
Please
I-
don't.
Listen.
Please don't.
He's not here. He's not here. And the way she handles men sometimes can be what she's talking about.
But Tina, I ain't gonna front. Tina,
Yeah, I knew that. I knew
Tina,
that.
Meaning
on some real shit,
Yeah. Okay.
I love it. I love that about you. I love the fact that you are independent mentally. I love it. I date women that think like me because it compensates and it coheres with how I
Not
get
a
out.
good thing.
I know you don't like it. We talked about this
It's
before.
not a good thing.
But for me, if I'm gonna shoot the
That's
basket
like you.
and I miss, nigga, no look pass, put in the basket,
Think like.
You need a woman to
Period.
be a woman.
Yeah, it's not a good
Gotta
thing.
be our
Fuck that, yeah.
No,
That's the
fuck
whole
that.
reason
Jeff,
why
don't
you
sound so
hustle.
bad. Jesus
And
Christ.
No, I'm not
Hustlers
saying
don't mean man or
Jeff,
woman.
like no.
I like the
No,
hustler.
I'm
Hustler
saying
don't
a
mean man or
person
woman,
has to
though.
date
I
somebody.
like the aggressive
The hustler don't
No, he
mean
said,
man
I
or
think,
woman.
like a
Hustler
yeah,
is
like
a
guy.
mindset.
I was called
Yeah,
bills
no,
get
no.
paid.
Hustler is a mind state.
Right,
Jack.
yeah, you gotta
You
have
know,
an
I
You
So
go for it, man. You put a late for the hustler.
Y'all right.
You want something to fold out?
A hustler is a mind state. Alright. It's not a gender.
Come by my crib and see how we hustle.
Hustler is.
Well, I'm trying to be more. I'm trying to be more Okay, we ready?
I want to thank all the friends and family that came out tonight.
On the road, look.
We're here. This is After the Cut. I want to thank Ian. I want to thank Jeff again, sir. It's always a pleasure, my brother.
My man.
It's always a pleasure. Tina, I'll see you tomorrow. B, thank you. Jesse.
Yes, sir.
Apostle Jesse.
I want to give thanks to the Most High for allowing us to talk about it so much.
Yes. Yes.
Apostle Jesse,
Yes,
goddamn.
that's right.
Big dog.
Tell him, Jesse. Speak.
Well, I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna need to be led in prayer after this, please.
No, we're
Why did Jesse?
Jesse, guys,
You know what? Jesse gonna lead the prayer. Hey, bro. Jesse gonna lead the prayer. Most High, whoever. Amen.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Whoever pick up the phone.
whoever pick up the phone.
He gonna be like, Most High, whoever answers, amen.
His email says attention.
After the Cut, Studio 308B. 175th and Kedzie, 3rd floor. Please come see us. We got beautiful haircuts. The greatest people in the world. We're here.
Yes.
Please come and check us out, y'all. Peace.
It's a wrap.
Thank you.
But yo, I'm trying.
You want on relationships.
Okay, so like.